keep it here. This is Eat, Drink, Smoke.
At Lowe's, before the holidays is the perfect time for upgrades and upkeep. During Black Friday, get up to 50% off select major appliances and buy more to save more with up to an additional 25% off when you bundle select major appliances. Plus, grab select DeWalt 20-volt max drill or impact driver kits for just $99. Lowe's. We help, you save. Valid through 12/3. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See Lowe's.com for more details.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues? Who are you? Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
This is
it. 60 seconds of service.
Welcome to Artesia Bulldog Football on AM 990 and 93.7 FM KSVP, online at ksvptv.com.
Safe formation, Parr right up behind Warren in the pistol. Warren takes a look over everything, snaps his back, takes the handoff, throws it over to Byers. He's going to have the first down and more. He's to the 30, he's to the 20, he's to the 10, and you know what? That's a touchdown, Artesia.
Today, it all comes down to this as your number 1 seed Artesia Bulldogs take on your number 2 seed Roswell Coyotes at home at the Bulldog Bowl for Big Blue and the NMAA 5A State Championship. Bulldog Football on AM 990 and 93.7 FM KSVP and online at ksvptv.com is presented by Abo Empire, Artesia Animal Clinic, Artesia Credit Union, Artesia Ford Sales, Artesia Historical Museum, Artesia Plumbing and Heating, Artesia Public Schools, Big O Tires of Carlsbad, Bulldog Outfitters, Buckhorn Productions, Kane Electric Supply, the City of Artesia, Deans Incorporated, Devon Energy, the Eddy County DWI Program, Edge Safety, Faith Baptist Church, First American Bank, Finn's Country Market, First Church of Artesia, Forest Tire of Artesia, Guy Chevrolet, H&R Block, Hermosa Church of Christ, Hawker & Sons, Incredible Printing, J.S. Ward, J&J Home Care, KC Light Towers, KFC of Artesia, La Fonda, Lois Oliver, Mac Energy, Major Supply, Nels Floral, Permian Construction, Pressure Services, Reliable Tent, Remax Axiom, Smile Expressions, Southeast New Mexico College, Tate Branch of Artesia, Turpinning & Sons, Western Bank, Wilbanks Trucking, Trans-Aero Medevac, Amigo Machinery, Artesia General Hospital, Bob Reed Pest Control, Central Valley Electric, Eastern New Mexico University Portales and E&MU Roswell, Maupin and Brown Dentistry, Pecos Valley Equipment, Roswell Seed Company, and Trustmark Roofing. Now, your Artesia Bulldog pregame show.
Hey there, Bulldog fans. Welcome to KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com, and it's Championship Saturday. We are at the bowl, 1 o'clock. The excitement is just, man, it's just here, Coach, and we want to welcome you to our pregame show as we get ready. At 1 o'clock, we'll, of course, have football action with the Roswell Coyotes, but I'm joined by Coach Maupin. And, Coach, before we talk about today and before we talk about how fun it is, you know, Thanksgiving week, get to play, get to continue playing. Every team in the state dreams of wanting to do that. We get to do it all the time, it feels like, so we're very spoiled as fans. Yes, sir. It's your fifth in a row for the Bulldogs to be here. Let's talk about the Lovington game. That was a battle. I know that from a fan's perspective, there was a lot of heart-beating moments, and probably for you guys on the field as well. But kind of walk back through that game and just the things that you guys saw and the things that you want to take from that game to today.
Yeah, I mean, really proud of our guys for the way they battled. Our defense has played well all year, and they've been the consistency. You know, I really feel like there's just been 2 games where our offense just wasn't clicking, and this was one of them early. And we just, you know, we were giving up on routes, and we were just doing things uncharacteristics of ourselves. And so it caused some early turnovers and some things And so, like, you watched the first play, and I just watched it yesterday. Like, we have a really good scheme, and we don't block three guys. Like, we just kind of run by them. And so I thought really they came out, they wanted that game earlier more than we did. And, once they kind of hit us in the mouth, I think our guys kind of just looked at each other, looked at me and said, we got to, like, let's go. And so second half we came out. What I told them to at halftime is I said, when we're little kids and we're throwing the baseball to ourselves or throwing the football in the yard, we don't say, hey, we're up by 40 and we're winning. You say, what do you say? Hey, it's the bottom of the ninth. It's 3-2 count. I'm up to bat. I got to hit or I'm pitching and it's 3-2 count. I got to strike the guy out. I said, this is the moment we as a little kid we want. This is what we've wanted our whole life. And so here we are. It's the third and fourth quarter of the semifinal game against a team that's beating us right now. How are we going to respond? Like, this is the things you've dreamed about. And I thought our guys really came out after half. We got 2 back-to-back touchdowns on our first 2 drives. I think our defense just continued to we missed a couple turnovers. We had one. I don't know why they didn't call it, but we had one. So just really the battle we had, and just the guys really came together and looked each other in the eye, and you could just tell they could trust each other. And we still made some mistakes, but we made them go in full speed with full effort that I didn't think we had in the first half. So really proud of our guys, and big, you don't want to win every game by 40. Some of those really help you propel you forward, and I think we'll see our best football today.
All right, so you are in the state championship game again, third time in a row against the Roswell Coyotes. You split with them in the last 2 years, so 1-1 in these 2 years set against the Coyotes. It's Thanksgiving. It was Thanksgiving week. Maybe some distractions for kids and even for coaches sometimes. I mean, you got a lot going on during Thanksgiving week as a family, but it's football too, and Artesia is used to it. We're used to being here during this time. Talk about the week of practice, and then talk about this game today.
Yeah, I mean, our kids really love practicing in the morning, and so even some in the regular season and off weeks, we've done morning practice. So really, this week's been we practice well in the morning. So the kids get after it, they go, and then Thanksgiving Day is the funnest practice. We go short. It's a short 1 hour, get after it and go, and man, we play music, and it's just a high energy, and you usually get some fans. They come from because they're home for that day, so we get people come watch, and so it's just a fun day. And so I really think our kids do a good job of separating those distractions. And the good thing is, like you said, like, we've been here before. Like, these guys know what we need this week and what it's going to take to go be able to play Saturday. So there's a lot of excitement.
Well, Roswell coming in, it'll be, of course, disappointing to guys like me because, man, I look forward to football season. It seems like it goes so fast.
Yes, sir.
So it's the last game of the year. Just kind of recap the year and talk about what we got to do today to get the win with Roswell.
Yeah, I mean, we don't use the word last. We always say it's best,
Okay.
And so this is the first time, there's really, hey, this is it, and there is. It's hard to not use the word, but we say, like, we want our best practices. We want our best game. We want, this is the best opportunity you're going to have to finish your career. A lot of these guys, it's the best time they're going to ever have to put on a helmet again. And so there's a lot of excitement, and then once that kind of comes to an end, then that's when the emotion kind of comes out. But this season, man, it's been this senior group so fun. They've been fun to coach. They're fun to be around. Like, even the other day, I was just kind of looking. I was like, man, I'm going to miss just this practice, like, because they get after it, but they also can come and it's just fun to be around them. And and that's not always true. It's mostly true, but every once in a while there's one kid. I'm just kidding. But this group's just, the whole group's just fun to be around. They're competitive. I'm excited to go watch them. They all go play basketball. They all go play baseball. They all go run track, and they're just good in everything. And so it's just a really fun class. And so we'll miss them, but we're going to make the most of this best opportunity this week.
I love it, Coach. All right, Bulldog fans, we're still in the pregame show here. We're going to have Coach Rodriguez come and talk about Roswell. We'll have some Meet the Bulldogs, and then, of course, at 1 o'clock, game time. So if you can't be at Bulldog Bowl, then
hi, this
right
is Danny Kirkendall with Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia. We're celebrating 100 years in business here on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia, and we invite you to come see us for your new Chevy, GMC, or a just perfect pre-owned vehicle. Our GM certified team is ready to assist you, so give us a call at 575-746-3551 or visit us online at guychevy.com.
Guy Chevrolet, celebrating 100 years at the corner of 1st and Main in downtown Artesia.
Hey Artesia, gear up in style at Bulldog Outfitters, your one-stop shop for all things Bulldogs. Under new ownership, Bulldog Outfitters has got you covered. Show your Artesia pride with gear that stands out, from t-shirts to hats and everything in between. Our team can make your ideas come to life. Open Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 4:30 at 1409 West Main in Artesia. Custom orders? Call 575-736-4951. Bulldog Outfitters. Shop local, support local, and let's go Bulldogs.
Did you know Artesia Ford now offers mobile service? That's right, we come to you. From fluid and air filter changes, battery and wiper replacements, low tires to diagnostic scans and software updates, Artesia Ford's mobile service makes light maintenance easy and convenient. Call Stephen Chavaria, your mobile service manager today, 575-746-3578 to schedule your visit. Limited services and distances apply, so don't wait. Get service on the go with Artesia Ford.
H&R Block of Artesia is proud to be a member of the community and a sponsor of Artesia Bulldog Sports. At H&R Block, tax time is all the time. They offer year-round assistance for personal or business needs. From simple tax questions to bookkeeping, payroll services, and more. You can trust the team at H&R Block to be there when you need them most. Stop by 502 West Texas Suite A in Artesia or call 746-3456 to schedule an appointment. H&R Block, proud to support Bulldog Sports. Se habla español.
Across the state of New Mexico, different journeys will begin. And when their journeys unite, together will become one experience. Our campuses across New Mexico in Portales, Roswell, and Ruidoso come together to provide you the support as one family. We are one family that share one goal, one opportunity at a time. We are one Eastern.
Tomorrow's technology. Technological advancements in recent years have presented new possibilities for exploration. Mac Energy strives to use these advances and stay abreast of innovative technology to ensure that our company is a forerunner in the quest for energy in the years to come.
Welcome back here to State
Mac Energy Corporation is committed to being an advocate of the communities around us as we focus on youth, education, and innovative projects that address local issues. To learn more about Mac Energy, our affiliates, and our commitment to our youth and community, visit us at mec.com.
Central Valley Electric is continually learning and advancing technology that improves electric service, reliability, and safety, and in turn enhancing the quality of life for members that we serve in our local communities. CVE offers an account management program called Smart Hub that allows members to track their usage, set up convenient pay methods, and the ability to manage their energy use with smart technologies. A secure system such as Smart Hub is an easy tool to use. To sign up, visit cvecoop.org and click Smart Hub to get started. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, home-owned and operated for over 50 years, and here for all your plumbing, heating, and cooling needs. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling has the expertise to install residential, commercial, and industrial air conditioning units, including the conversion of evaporative coolers to refrigerated air systems. Cut cooling costs with high-efficiency Carrier units from Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, your authorized Carrier dealer. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, a proud sponsor of the Artesia Bulldogs and our community for over 50 years.
Welcome back here to State Championship Saturday on KSVPTV.com, KSVP Radio. We've already talked to Coach Maupin, and now we've got Coach Rodriguez going to talk about the Roswell Coyotes.
Yes, sir.
Third year in a row we're playing the Coyotes in the state championship game, Coach. You guys have been in the state game. This will be the 5th year in a row. But Roswell's one of those foes we know intimately because we play them so often. We see them during district every year, and then typically we always see them in the playoffs as well. And no difference this year with them coming in to Bulldog Bowl today for the state championship. So let's talk about the Coyotes. We'll just kind of remind the fans. Most fans are going to have an idea of what they do, but let's start with their offense and talk about what kind of sets we expect to see. Maybe their pass to run ratio again, the size and speed.
Yes, sir. So just starting off with the pass to run ratio, I think we're looking at close to about a 70-30 split run to pass. They've really, made their note on running the ball. there are some similarities and some differences from the first time we played them. So, for example, like their scheme is the same. They're running the same type of stuff. They're just running out of different formations. They've kind of, I don't want to say gotten away from the formations that they used the first game, but a lot of the stuff that they're running this, I should say probably like the last 3 weeks, has been not necessarily new, but just different. But other than that, they're still running the same schemes in terms of the run game and stuff like that. Passing concepts are still probably the same, maybe 1 or 2 different things here and there. They have run a little bit more gap scheme type of run stuff. You know, they want to put the ball in the hands of that running back, into hands of big Luke Lynn, and they want to run behind that line. So, you know, other than that, it's not too much different. Little similarities, little differences here and there. You know, just kind of like how we have. They've evolved since the first time we've played them.
All right, well, let's move over to special teams.
Yes, sir.
I think that they, like the Bulldogs, think that they pride themselves in their special teams. So remind the fans what we might see coming out in their kickoff return, punt return, and then how they're going to approach our returns.
Yes, sir. So in terms of, you know, like I talked about the first time, one of the fun things about breaking them down is watching their special teams, because they take a lot of pride in it. One of the big ones that we always take away is their kickoff. You know, they run a very unique type of kickoff where they'll stack it or they'll play with the numbers a certain way. You know, they'll get into a 5x5, they'll get into a 4x6, and they'll kind of make you have to adjust on the fly. What they like to do with that stack look is essentially they're using lead blockers to kind of open up for a rapper to kind of make the tackler. So they're essentially, you know, I don't want to say sacrificing, but they're using one to take up a block and then the other to wrap around, stack on top, and looking for them to make a play. Another thing that they like to do when it comes to their punt return is they like to bring pressure. They love to bring pressure. They want to bring 6, as many as they can, and they want to get to the ball fast. You know, so we just got to make sure that we're prepared for that. Their kickoff return, they have dabbled in the starburst here and there. You know, it's not so much of when they're going to do it, it's how they're going to do it, how they're going to use it. You know, they're kind of spotty. I don't want to say there's a tendency of when they're going to do it, but, you know, if we can do something like we did against Lovington where we kind of blow it up early and get them out of it, I think we'll be in good shape.
All right, and so finally, let's talk about their defense. And the other thing that I haven't mentioned yet, and you can talk a little bit about this during the defensive talk, is their team speed. I know that they've got great team speed,
yes,
and also their size. They're not as big as they've been in the past. But let's talk about their defense. Do you guys anticipate anything different? And if so, what do you think? And then if not, what does their base defense look like? How are they going to try to cover our passing scheme?
Yes, sir.
And what are they going to try to do against our rushing scheme? It's almost pick your poison with the Bulldogs, because
yes,
if
sir.
they try to stack up the box, we're going to throw over the top. If they try to play, you know, a lot of guys in the secondary, we can run. But talk about what we expect to see there.
You know, a real big theme with teams that have played us as of recent is trapping the corners. You know, a lot of teams have really, you know, banked on trapping the corner, whether it be short side or wide side, and really trying to gain an extra number in the run game there, and then having a safety roll over the top. So I expect them to do a little bit of that as well. Again, there hasn't been a rhyme or reason. They did do it a little bit to us in that first game. You know, and I think they saw some successes from other teams doing it. So I expect that. In terms of the structure of their defense, I don't think it's going to change too much. I think they're going to bank on that 4-2-5 and kind of let Bolaños, you know, be the havoc wreaker. You know, they like to bring him off the edge. They do some different things with him in terms of the stunt game. And then their backer alignment too. You know, they've done it where they play essentially a tight set where they'll bring them into the box, and then when they think heavy passing downs, they'll widen them out into essentially like a 50 technique, and they'll try to get them to the flats earlier to kind of combat our slots. So I really think that's where the multiplicity is going to come from. They will bring pressure here and there, but it's not going to be anything too crazy. Nothing that we can't handle, but we just got to make sure that we understand when and where it's coming from. But you said it, the team speed, man. They haven't been as big this year, and honestly, if you really look at their running back, you know, that kid is, you know, he's a smaller kid, but man, he is freaking fast. And they got about 3 of those type of builds on their team, you know, specifically on offense. And when they get the ball in their hands, they're shifty, they're quick, and when they put a foot in the ground to get north and south, they're going to get north and south in a hurry. So we got to make sure that we take control of that. In terms of their team size, they're not too big. They do have some good-sized kids, but I think what I don't want to say lack in size, but what they're lacking in size, they make up for with effort, tenacity, and speed. And, you know, just kind of like we talked about that first time, you can always bank on those guys to really have great team speed, tenacity, and to play tough.
All right, Bulldog fans, we're going to have Meet the Bulldogs coming up here on the pregame show, and then, of course, at 1 o'clock, we're going to have Championship Saturday. The Artesia Bulldogs hosting the Roswell Coyotes. Bulldogs, stay right here.
Unlock the power of effective financial control with First American Bank's wide range of products to help you manage the inflow and the outflow of your cash while gaining efficiency and maximizing profitability. Plus, with robust security measures available through our treasury management products, you'll have greater peace of mind knowing you have taken steps to protect your money. Let us be your partner in growth and success, because when you succeed, we do too. First American Bank, your local First Community Bank since 1903. Member FDIC.
Carlsbad Ford's year-end sales event is here, and it's not just any ordinary sell-off. Carlsbad Ford is loaded with F-150s, Explorers, Escapes, Transit Vans, and Super Duty pickups. Prices have been discounted to move these vehicles fast, and special incentives make this an even better deal, including 0% financing for 60 months and absolutely nothing down. Plus, you won't make any payments for 90 days. Carlsbad Ford's year-end sales event. You don't want to miss it. Going on now at West Pierce in Carlsbad.
Hi Artesia, Cambria here from your local KFC and Taco Bell. It's back. Our world-famous chicken pot pie is back for a limited time only, and it's better than ever. And for only $5.99, you can't beat that. Come by and try one today. As always, it's great to be a Bulldog, and we hope to see you soon at your local KFC and Taco Bell.
With a deep heritage in oil and gas, ABO Empire is focused on safe and effective energy development in New Mexico. We will continue to make strategic investments in this industry to promote the economic and environmental well-being of our company, our partners, and our communities. We are continuing the Yates tradition. From John Yates Jr., Cynthia Yates Price, and their families, we are your partners in the community and proud supporters of Artesia Bulldog and Lady Bulldog Sports.
It's lunchtime in Artesia. Why settle for ordinary when you can have extraordinary? At La Fonda, we've been serving Artesia since 1965 with authentic New Mexican favorites.
I'm on my lunch break, and nothing beats La Fonda's green chili chicken enchiladas. Fast, hot, and delicious.
Join us weekdays from 11 to 2 at 210 West Main. Dine in, take out, or call ahead at 575-746-9377. Make your lunch break the best part of your day. La Fonda, where flavor feels like home.
Picture this. You're behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor. You're effortlessly breaking ground, moving piles of rocks just by moving a lever, and enjoying the sun as you clear brush across your pasture. We could keep trying to put you in the moment, but to really understand what this feels like, you just have to get in the seat.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
Welcome back to the Artesia Bulldog pregame show. It's now time to meet your Bulldog.
My name is Leighton Whitmire. I'm class of 27. I play wideout. My parents are Matt and Casey Whitmire. My favorite subject is language. My favorite thing about being a Bulldog is being a role model to all the little kids.
My name is Daniel Zardi Jr. I'm class of 2026. My position is wide receiver. My parents are Daniel and Mary Cruz Zardi. My favorite subject has got to be science. Favorite thing about being a Bulldog is probably being a role model to all the little kids.
I'm Kale Hodling. I'm a senior. I play slot. My parents are Ty and Jennifer Hodling. My favorite subject is math, and my favorite thing about being a Bulldog is winning.
My name is Juju Baeza. I'm class of 2026. I'm a senior. My position is strong safety. My parents are Hilda and Cesar Baeza. My favorite subject is history. My favorite thing about being a Bulldog is a dog pile.
My name is Tootie McNeil. I'm a senior this year. I play corner. My parents are Jennifer McNeil and Tootie McNeil. My favorite subject is history. My favorite thing about being a Bulldog is sleeping on the field before games.
Hello, my name is Juan Galindo. I am class of 2027. My parents are Frank Galindo and Trini Herrera. My favorite subject is science, and my favorite thing about being a Bulldog is resting on the field before games.
My name is Miguel Soto. I'm class of 2026. My position, I'm a linebacker. My parents are Marcela Rubio, Marco Soto. My favorite subject is science, and favorite thing about being a Bulldog is the traditions.
That's your Meet Your Bulldog segment for this week. Pre-game show continues right after this.
To be a champion, each team member must do their part to help the team win. That is true in business too. Ed Safety and Services LLC want to do their part to help your business win. They specialize in several field services: sandblasting, coating steamers, pressure washing, repairs, and cleanouts. Ed Safety also offers drug and alcohol screening and on-site services and safety trainings to make you better. Ed Safety and Services LLC, 575-736-1047. Proud supporter of the Artesia Bulldogs.
Hi, my name is Chance with Trustmark Roofing and Windows, and here's what you should expect during your window inspection. Upon my arrival, you'll receive a 15-minute courtesy call letting you know I'm on the way. Once I'm in your home, I'm going to be checking for moisture indication, functionality, and any kind of energy efficiency improvements to the inside and outside of your home. After my inspection, I'll give you my professional opinion, and then you can decide whether you want a no-obligation quote. Myself or the office will contact you to set up a date when I can show you my products and options to best suit your needs. So when choosing windows, choose Trustmark Roofing and Windows. Our goal is to give you a 5-star service and get you what you deserve, and that's the best.
Trustmark Roofing, we put people first. We put people first.
Home health care is health care in the comfort of your own home when you cannot care for yourself. Home care services can help someone who has chronic health care issues, medical setbacks, or health impairments. J&J Home Care has the best skilled nurses and therapists for any of your special needs. So why pick a stranger to care for those you love when you can pick your beloved neighbor with over 30 years of experience? J&J Home Care is here for all your home care needs. Call us now at 575-746-2892 or visit us at jjhc.org.
Hey, I've had a few drinks. Can you give me a ride home?
Save us all. Make that call. Never drink, then drive.
This message from the Eddy County DWI program.
David tells us in Psalm chapter 103 and verse 1, "Bless the Lord, O my soul, and all that is within me. Bless his holy name." We're coming into our Thanksgiving week, and we should be thankful for the many things around us. Have you thought about how blessed we are because of a relationship we have with the Lord? And how blessed we are is because of the things that are around us. We have a great earth to live on, and with many things that are provided that we really have no control over. And then we're blessed with just our abilities and our talents. But have we ever just stopped and said, thank you to God? Thank you for my many, many, many blessings. Thank you for my health, my wellness. Thank you, God, for who you are. I hope this week that you can stop and say those things to God. And if you struggle, come visit us at the Hermosa Church of Christ.
Dean's Inc. of Artesia provides a superior choice for all your electrification, communication, and supply needs, with a vision to be the premier industrial electrical service provider in New Mexico and West Texas, providing unparalleled quality in supplies and service with highly skilled and conscious personnel. We pledge to our customers to exhibit the utmost in integrity and reputation while providing superior quality in all we do. Dean's Inc., located at 409 Commerce Road, or online at deansinc.com.
Make your mark in media sales. Pecos Valley Broadcasting and KSVP TV are now hiring account executives in the Roswell, Carlsbad, and Artesia area. For a list of opportunities and a chance to join our sales team, log on to pvbcradio.com and apply today.
Radio, KSVPTV.com, KSVP on Facebook and YouTube, audio only. If you're trying to wonder where our video is, can't video the state championship game. I'm Joby Hodling, and Robbie Ballou is here with me. And Robbie, it's a storied rival, longest in the state of New Mexico, and the third straight year we're going to see this team across the field, the Roswell Coyotes, in the state title game.
Yeah, for the casual fan, I'm going to throw out a lot of numbers to you. For you diehard Bulldog fans, you'll know these numbers. It's the fifth playoff game between Artesia and Roswell. The first time the Bulldogs have played the same opponent 3 times in the state championship game, back-to-back in a row. It's the oldest football rivalry in the state of New Mexico. We've played at least 128 times since 1909, so a long time. Roswell comes in today 9-3 on the year. Quarterfinal win against Berlin, semifinal win against Gadsden. Roswell finished second in district to the Bulldogs. Artesia defeated them in that district game 42-28. Artesia comes in ranked number 1, Roswell number 2. Artesia finished 11-1 on a year and had a quarterfinal win over Highland. And then last week against Levington in the semifinal game. Here's where it gets interesting. The Bulldogs finished first in District 2. So this will be the Bulldogs' 40th state championship game appearance overall, and their Bulldog record 5th straight state championship game. Artesia has made the playoffs 56 times out of 72 seasons. It's their 24th straight year to be in the playoffs, 133rd time they've played in the playoffs. And this is head coach Jeremy Maupin is making his 7th straight appearance in a 5A state championship game, tying him with Billy Henson of Animas for most consecutive state title games as a head coach. Of course, those first 2 were with Los Lunas with Coach Maupin, and then the last 5 have been right here in Artesia. So Roswell's averaging 36 points a game. They're allowing 18. Artesia's averaging 44 points a game. We're allowing 20 a game. So there's only a 6-point differential between these two teams coming in today. Overall record against Roswell, we won 52. We've lost 75. We tied 1 time. Playoff record against Roswell is 2-2. We won the 2006 quarterfinal, 55-13. Roswell won 2018 semifinal, 48-42. And then 2023 state championship, we won that. And 2024, Roswell won that game in the state championship. So overall home playoff record for the Bulldogs here at the Bowl, they are 69-5-1. It's a 92% winning percentage. And then the home state championship games, the Bulldogs are 20-2, which is a 90.9% winning average. Of course, the Bulldogs come in tied nationally for second in the nation with 32 state championships. But if you go from 1950, in the modern era is what they call it, from 1950 till now, the Bulldogs are number 1 in the nation. Going for number 33 today, which would put them by themselves in second. Roswell has won 8 state championships in their school history.
Yep, it's a storied program on both sides of the field. Obviously, we are biased as Artesia Bulldogs, but Artesia just really has dominated over the last 50 or 60, 70 years, and what a legacy and what a team over those years. And there's so many men that have been a part of it. It's just really fun to watch, and there's a huge crowd here today, just like a couple years ago and just like last year at the Wool Bowl. As the Bulldogs won the toss, they elected to receive. The kicking team for Roswell's out there. They're wearing their white uniforms with red numbers and red Roswell on their white helmets, and the Bulldogs in their black unis with the orange, the big wide orange stripe down on their shoulders and down their sides and down their pants. So Roswell ready to kick, the Bulldogs ready to receive, and here in just a minute, once the official hands the ball to the kicker, we're going to be ready to go.
70 degrees outside, Joby, just a little breeze, maybe 5 miles an hour blowing. So it's a perfect day for some state championship football.
Yeah, you think, in a lot of states right now it's cold, the end of November. But here, pretty darn warm
Yes.
and beautiful. Just a slight breeze, as you said. And so we'll see how Roswell, what they do here. They run up to the ball. Now they'll back up and get into their normal kickoff lineup. But they more than likely going to onside it or squib it or pop it up. I wouldn't think they'd kick it deep to us. We'll see.
Number 48, Vera, doing the kicking. Gosh. And there it is.
Well, our Bulldogs turn it over. They practice that 1,000,000 times, Robbie, and they don't get the ball, which is unfortunate. Maybe a little bit of nerves there, but the guy that was up should have just caught it, and he just ran towards, and the guy that was back was too far back, and then we had 2 chances to land on it, and we didn't.
Yeah.
So the first turnover of the ball game comes on the first play, the kickoff, and Roswell with outstanding field position for their offense at the Bulldog 30-yard line. And just really unbelievable to me because of the work that the Bulldogs put in on kickoff, on all special teams for that to happen, but it did, so we'll just go from here. Lynn is the quarterback for the Coyotes, and he is in the shotgun formation. He's got a running back to the left side, As an X-back and his running back behind him in the pistol, snap is back and a turn and hand it to that young man. He's hit right at the line of scrimmage and stuffed.
So I handed it to Rodriguez. He's wearing number 7 today. And what Roswell likes to do is they line up tight, really tight, and then they pull linemen all over the place. Pulled the X-back that time to go kick out. And Marco Soto read it perfectly, met him in the hole, and drove him backwards. No gain on the play, but it was awesome.
Yeah, he stuffed him. He hit him and just drove through him into the ground. So great tackle, solo tackle. Now they are in extra tight, as we'll see where they're going to go from this. They've got a tight end on both sides. On the left side, it's a lineman, number 50-something, and probably on the other side as well. But this could come out of a pass. Snap is back, going to run the quick pitch to the right side. Bulldogs are playing it about as perfect as you can, and then he bounces outside. He's got speed, and he will get to about 8 yards on the carry.
That's what he does. He has great. Luis Rodriguez, number 7, has great speed, and so they ran to the wide side of the field, and he just kind of went 3/4 and kind of lulled them to sleep, and then he took off to the outside. We saw that the first game we played against them.
All right, so now the ball on the right hash. That was on the left hash, as they will come out with a 3rd down and 3 at the Bulldog 23-yard line. Again, a tight formation, and they're overloaded, which I think they were on the last play as well. They're overloaded to the wide side. Bulldogs have not shifted that way, but we got almost everybody in the box, 2 guys behind. Lynn in the shotgun, takes a snap. There was a false start they didn't see. Hand it off, and he will get the 1st down as he's able to sneak through on the right side right at the 20-yard line.
That corner came up and kind of stopped because it was going back towards the short side, right? They're unbalanced left. They ran it to the right, and our corner came up and just kind of stopped and grabbed a hold of him, and then he drug him 2 yards to pick up the 1st down. If he would have come in and hit him and drove him, he wouldn't have picked it up.
And it made them make a decision, although I feel like they're in 4-down territory,
Yeah.
especially early in the ball game. All right, so again, a real tight set. They're going to go heavy loaded to the left side. So overloaded to the left side. Again, Lynn in the shotgun, running back behind him. Snap is back. He's going to fake the pitch and look to throw. Bulldog, he got a man wide open. He didn't see him, and he's sacked in the backfield all the way back to the 31. He's going to save to the 30-yard line.
Marco Soto came flying through from middle linebacker, and Luke Lynn looked left. He went back to his right, and Soto chased him down from behind and made a great tackle. And that is a great sack by the Bulldogs. When it's time for a new truck, don't get sacked. Get a great deal from Justin Edwards at Artesia Ford Sales. Please ask about their mobile service program.
2nd down and 20, back to their original line of scrimmage at the 30-yard line. They're going to spread it out a little bit this time. Have an X-back on the left, plus a slot and a wideout, so basically 3 receivers this way, 1 to the top. Snap is back. He's going to hand it off on a draw. Bulldogs were there, and they do get him tripped up.
Well, they had it set up, but I think the Bulldogs were ready. Linebackers stayed home. They didn't fall back into coverage, so they were waiting on the draw. And as he broke through there, he tripped over somebody. I couldn't tell who, but we were there for him.
So a pickup of 1. It'll be 3rd down and 19 for the Coyotes at the Bulldog 29-yard line. And I said they're in 4-down territory. If they don't get any yards here, it'll be interesting to see what they do, if they try to pin us back or what. They're going to go overloaded to the left again. They do have 3 receivers. Got the running back behind the quarterback, Liam. 1 receiver to the right side on the right hash. Ball is on the ground. Bulldogs are going to have to hustle, and he's just going to fall down, Robbie. They'll punt it for sure now. Snap was bad.
Well, what a turn of events. They kick off to us, and we don't field it, and they fall on it. They got great field position, but then the Bulldog defense rises to the occasion. They hold them. They move them back on the sack, and then that fumble. I mean, Joey, what a turn.
That was the first thing is Bulldog fans, we watch us not catch the ball, and they get it, and you're thinking, oh, man, we're going to start out in the hole. Doesn't happen. Bulldog defense rises up, and then the unfortunate play there by the center that got by Lynn, the quarterback. All right, they are in the punt formation. Punter standing back at his own 38-yard line. Snap is back. Good snap, and then we're going to be a false start, I think. Oh, they're saying offsides on us. All right.
Number 3, Nicholas Anaya is the punter for the Coyotes.
Well, we have 12 out there is what he just said. So now the coaches are counting. So somebody's got to get off the field. That'll move them up 5, but it's still 4th and very long at the Bulldog 42-yard line.
Got Villa and Campbell back deep for the Bulldogs.
Got a great off the line over there by their wide receiver on the far side. That's where I thought it might have been a false start. Good punt. Going to put it over in the corner. We're going to go get it. Villa catches it at about the 6-yard line, and he's going to spin through tackles and then get swarmed, and he's going to be down. Let's see where they spot him. He's walking backwards.
That's great coverage by the Coyotes. Villa caught that. They were down the field quickly. He sidestepped a couple of guys, but there were just too many Coyotes coming. Number 21 was the first one to wrap him up, and that's Aranda.
Probably 2 mistakes, 2 for 2 now on kicking game. Probably should have let that one bounce. And, of course, we didn't catch the first kickoff. But Bulldog offense on the field, 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line. Going to come out in the A formation. We got some wide splits on the right, well, all the way across on the offensive line. Wider than normal, I think. Snap is back, fakes the handoff, going to throw it out here to the right, catching it, getting to the 10, and about to the 11. Good job out there by the defense.
Getting it to Fuentes out here, just kind of a pop pass out there in the flat. And Anaya comes up and makes a tackle, along with number 25 for the Coyotes, which is Fresquez.
Gain of 3 to the 12-yard line. Bulldogs will come out in that same look. A formation with Parra behind Warren in the shotgun, in the pistol, 2nd down and 7. Ball on the right hash going from the north to the south, the Bulldogs are. Now he's looking like he's checking the play. He's going to widen out over there on the left side, and it looks like that might be Hodling widened out. Going to turn to hand it off. Parra's going to go into the pile, and he'll get out to about the 16, so he'll bring up 3rd down and 4.
So the quarterback, Warren's walking up. He's first thing he's doing is checking safeties, how many are there, and then he's looking how many are in the box. And the box is offensive tackle to tackle. So there was 4 guys in the box with the linebacker walked out. So he checks to the running game, and the linebacker walked back in. So it's a mind game going on down there between all of them.
3rd down and 3 at the Bulldogs 16-yard line. They're going to stay in the same set as the quarterback, Warren, takes a look over. Looks like the outside linebacker, both sides are going to come on a blitz. They do, but there's a false start on the Bulldogs. And so that'll back us up 5. It'll be 3rd down and 8.
I don't know. You know, it doesn't matter how many games you have under your belt coming into your senior season, even junior season. You make it to the state championship game, your nerves are all over the place. You're excited, and we're kind of seeing that this first quarter with both teams.
So 7:02 and counting here in the first quarter. It'll be 3rd down and 8 for the Bulldogs. Actually, 3rd down and 7 for the Bulldogs. Staying that same. Boy, they're in a spread them out defense. Snap is back. Going to hand it off. Parra is going to try to get outside. Can he? He is unable to. Number 34 is there and wraps him up, and they're going to be putting us in a punting situation. Number 34 caught him.
Yeah, that was a great job by Jonathan Ellis. Trying to go up the middle, and Parra had to bounce it outside because there's nowhere to go. And usually his speed can get him around the corner. And Ellis ran with him, grabbed him by the jersey, and didn't let go. More Coyotes came to help. So good defensive stand by the Coyotes.
Yeah, it kind of shocked me a little bit. You might have been able to tell by what I said.
Yeah.
Normally Parra bounces out like that with a linebacker. He's going around him, but great job there by Ellis. All right, so the Bulldog punt team on. We do have trips to the right side. We do have fake punts in the playbook, but probably won't run it from here. Here's the snap and the kick. Pretty good kick. Going to drive him back. Catches it at the 48. Bulldogs were there, and then he runs up the middle, but splits it, but a good tackle, open field tackle to save him from going a long ways.
Tyler Eglin has done a great job on special teams, what they call special forces, all year long. There's about 5 Bulldogs coming down, and if he had split those 5, he had some open turf in front of him, but Eglin made a great open field tackle on him.
1st and 10 for the Coyotes at the Bulldog 41-yard line, ball near the left hash. The Coyotes will again go from south to north here, right to left in our view. They got a slot and a wide out to the far side, one receiver to the near side with an X-back on this side. Lynn takes a snap, he's going to run the draw, and there's a lot of room there for the running back. He's going to spin forward and get close to a first down.
Yeah, just our linebackers did fall back that time. Looked like pass, they read pass, and so they dropped back a little bit. And boy, he shot through that hole because he's quick. Soto made the tackle, Marco.
All right, so bring up a 2nd down and 2 for the Coyotes. Ball on the left hash as they break the huddle. They're going to go tight again, and looks like maybe an overload to the. Now they're in an even set. Snap is back, going to turn, fake the pitch. Lynn rolls out to his right. He's going to throw it over there, and that's going to be caught and turning upfield. Boy, we got. I don't know if we had a broken coverage or what happened, but he was wide open.
Yeah, number 5, Kobe Sanchez, just ran that deep, kind of a deep out route. Not really a flag route, but deep out route on the right side. He got open, and Sanchez has 23 catches on the year for 347 yards, averaging 15 yards a catch. So he's one of their go-to guys.
And I watched our secondary, and the one that ended up pushing him out of bounds was pointing, so I think there was a miscommunication, kind of talking to his defense. All right, again, a tight set. Looks like they're balanced on the right hash. Snap is back, going to turn and pitch it. And going around that right corner with the speed and getting to around the corner before he's finally driven out of bounds. We'll see where they mark him down. At the 15, it appears.
Nathan Lowe on number 22, and they pulled big number 74 around there, which is Kennard. And Kennard kept looking for somebody to block, and he just stayed behind him and went down that sideline. So, and that's what Roswell does, in so tight, and then pull the lineman out in front of those running backs.
5:09 to go in the first quarter. It's second down and 5. Snap is back, going to turn to hand it off to Lujan again, right up the middle. And looks like he got close, and he did get the first down.
Yeah, that's just straight up the middle that time. Chris Aguilar, number 99, makes the tackle for the Bulldogs, but not until they get the first down. So Roswell driving the ball this time.
First and goal at the 10-yard line. Cannot get a first down unless there's some kind of a penalty that gives them one. All right, so at the 10, they'll break the huddle. They're on the right hash. They got that balance set, but loaded up on the line of scrimmage. Bulldogs have almost everybody in the box. Now they'll go right side heavy, turn and going to run it that way behind their number 7, behind that loaded side, and he's going to get close to the goal line.
Same you know what they're going to do, right? They run about the same 10 plays, but they run them so well. Their linemen got our guys blocked and went around that corner. Safeties are having to make the tackles, and if your safeties are making it, it's usually 7 or 8 yards down the field.
Yeah, he got to the 2-yard line, so pick up of 8, and it'll be second down and goal at the 2. And one thing I did not see was us shift when they took and loaded up that side, so maybe that's an adjustment we can look at. They brought too many men. They came out of the hut. Well, they're going to huddle up now again. All right, so they're going to load up, put a receiver way over to the left. Land's going to go under center this time. Snap is back. He's going to try to push forward and get the touchdown. He did not get it. It'll bring up third down and goal.
Good old tush push, right? Just lining everybody up, 1-foot splits or foot-to-foot splits, and trying to drive the defense into the end zone.
So he did get 1 yard. It's going to be third and goal at the 1-yard line. Clock is a-ticking, 4:06 and counting here in the first quarter, if you're just now joining us. Big crowd here at Bulldog Bowl. State championship game. Lynn again going to go under center. That's a false start. They're going to back them up 5. So it'll be third and goal from the 6. The running back on the left side got a little fast, got a little nervous.
Yeah, as a coach, Coach Lynn over there is probably getting a little frustrated by now.
Yeah.
After that first drive and the miscues there, and now they had it, and it looked like he got in on that. But now they'll drop him back 5 yards.
Well, he's about 6'4", something like that. I don't remember. He's tall.
Yeah.
And he's a big kid, too, Coach Lynn's son, Luke Lynn. And, he's big and powerful. And we may see another quarterback sneak right here, but I doubt it.
No, they'll probably go around the edge again.
Third down and goal from the Bulldogs 6. Let's see if they bring a man in motion and get them loaded up on one side. Right now they're even. Number 14 is going to go to the right side. Bulldogs are not shifting much. Snap is back. He is going to go that way with his running back, and the Bulldogs were there, and they do keep him out of the end zone, but not by much. He's at the 3. It'll be fourth down and goal from the 3. Now, does Coach Lynn kick this, or does he go ahead and go for it?
I think he goes for it.
Early in the ball game.
Yeah, I watched their kicker in warm-up, and I would say he's going for it. Villa and Campbell were the ones forcing him out of bounds, and again, that's your corner and your safety.
All right, so fourth and goal at the 3-yard line. Bulldog defense looking to rise up. They do have a heavy package in there, but they do split a wide receiver out to the left side. Lane goes under center. Snap, he's going to hand it off, and he's got a lot of speed. Can he get to the corner? And he does. Touchdown, Roswell.
And you had to know that was coming. They're so far out. They're not going to, quarterback sneak it in from there. So your corners, your outside guys have got to look for the outside. That's just a problem for the Bulldogs, really.
6-0 with 3:22 to go here in the first quarter. Roswell takes the early lead after the Bulldogs turn it over and then turn it over on a punt deep in their own end. So Roswell with excellent field position both times, and they do get on the board first. Kicker's left-footed, snap is back, hold is down, kick is up. It looks good, and the refs say that it is. So we will go ahead and take a timeout. Roswell 7, Bulldogs 0, 3:22 to go in the first quarter.
Sometimes that dog barking is an Artesia Bulldog preparing for victory. Most of the time, however, it's probably just the family pet asking for attention. Artesia Animal Clinic provides a full range of services for just about any size pet or animal. Our new clinic has been expanded to provide better quality of care, including an in-house laboratory, radiology, surgery, herd health, and more. So the next time your pet looks like they could use some extra care, come by Artesia Animal Clinic in our newly remodeled and expanded facility at 110 West Mahone Drive.
The Artesia Bulldogs and Roswell Coyotes are playing here in the Bulldog Bowl. It's 7-0 Roswell. And Robbie, just a tough first quarter here for the Bulldogs so far.
Yeah, they haven't. The first defensive stand was good, but then the offense came out. Roswell played well on defense. We couldn't get anything going. Punted to them, and then they got a lot of offense going. That was a good drive by the Roswell Coyotes.
We'll see what the Bulldogs do here. My guess is they're going to try to get an onside again. Last time it was a little pup kick, and they got it to start the game. We'll see what the kicker does here as he awaits the go-ahead, which he has. Here's the kick. Going to pop kick it again. This time it's going to go back to our up back. And he gets to the right side and is knocked out of bounds at about the 40-yard line.
Fuentes that time, he moved up. He wasn't as deep, and so he moved up. Kick went right to him. He got down the sideline, and Patrick Tarin makes the tackle for the Coyotes.
All right, so the Bulldog offense back on the field for the second time. They went 3 and out their first time in. Let's see what they can get going here. Trips to the left side. Let's see what that does to the defense. Looks like it's going to put them in a man-to-man situation on the left side. They do have a safety over the top on our left side, or our right side. 5-man box, hand it off to Parr, nowhere to go. Bulldog offensive line not getting any no push off the line of scrimmage. They only had 3 down linemen.
Yeah.
And those down linemen who made the tackle.
Yeah, somebody came in with a late hit there. Parr's on the ground. They did throw the flag, but it was a obvious late hit on the Coyotes, and Parr is down. Yeah, their linebackers, they weren't even playing pass that time. They immediately stepped up into the holes, so there was nowhere for Parr to go.
Yeah, we had single coverage on trips over there. That's one of those times you might think check because you got receivers that can really run.
Yeah.
But at this point, we're just waiting for Parra, and hopefully he is okay. He didn't look like he felt very good.
Well, Coach Lynn's out there holding his hands out. He's all the way across the field. It happened on this side. He doesn't see what happened, and Parra's helmet came flying off after he was on the ground, and he's hurting. They got him off the field, but you can tell he's hurting.
Looks like a shoulder maybe. All right, so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at the Coyote 45-yard line after that 15-yarder on the late hit on Parra. We're going to go trips again, and they're going to stay in man-to-man on that side. So man-to-man coverage. Trips to the left side, 1 receiver to the near side. Snap is back, fake the handoff, going to throw the out route. That's going to be caught by Whitehead, and he will be knocked down and tackled with an 8-yard pickup.
Good route by Whitehead, good throw by Warren. There was a tight window in there. Good catch by him, and he turned, and about 3 Coyotes hit him. And I tell you what, after they're on the ground, the Coyotes are keeping it going right now. Refs are going to have to do something.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a late hit there again, not called. We're going to go quads to the right side. Warren in the backfield by himself. Snap is back, looking to throw. Only a 3-man rush, going to throw the stop route over there. It's caught. That's going to be a first down out to about the 25-yard line.
Getting it to Jack Byers out there. He's guarded again as they were in the district matchup by Isaiah Aranda. He's got about a foot on him, but Aranda was respecting him, giving him a big cushion, and Byers just planted, stopped. The ball was there. Good throw by Warren. Tough cover, Byers and Eglin.
Yeah, they're in man-to-man. We were in quads. We're going to go quads again to the right side. 1 man to the top, I think, is Byers again. Empty backfield. They look like they might rush 4 this time, maybe even 5. Now the linebacker drops back, so just a 3-man rush again. Pump it. He's looking to go deep, and he doesn't, so now he's just going to throw it over 2, and he dropped the ball. It was So it'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, Eglin was trying to keep his feet in bounds and reaching for the ball, and he couldn't bring it in. But what I don't like about that, as soon as Warren broke off to the right when nothing was there, the receivers kept going down the field for the most part. They got to break off and come back to him.
All right, so it brings up a 2nd down and 10 at the Coyote 25-yard line. Ball on the left hash as he comes to the huddle. Quads to the wide side again, the right side. One receiver to the far side. They keep a safety over there. We got more guys running at pass routes over here than they got men covering. So we should have a man wide open.
Eglin.
Oh, he's out of bounds. I'm telling you, if he'd have threw it to a guy that wasn't covered, it was a touchdown. They only had 3 guys over there on 4 men, and there was one completely uncovered. But we'll come back to it.
Yeah, and Parr's back in the game. He was at receiver that time on the right side, so that's good to see.
Yeah, I kept looking for him on the sideline and then looked out and realized he was out there running routes. So whatever it was, maybe it was just lost his breath. You know, that sometimes can debilitate you for a few minutes. We're going to go forward to this side again, and this time they bring a guy over and the safety over, so they got him covered, plus the safety deep. Passes back, and he's going to look to run, and he's going to try to get by that guy, which he is able to, and get close to the 1st down, but not quite. So now decision for Coach Moppin as we got a 4th down and about 3.
He's going. Whitehead already went out there as slot, so he's going for it on 4th.
Different defense, about 3 new guys coming in for Roswell.
Looks like a pass defense.
All right, we got a guy on either side of Warren in the backfield. Slot and a wide out to the far side, receiver to the near side. Ball on the right hash. Warren takes a snap, looking to that side. He's going to throw this. Oh, and it's knocked down. That turns it over. He didn't see the man underneath. They played that perfect. Number 32 dropped right there. He almost caught it.
Yeah, that's Cannon Ramage. I mean, that's knowing your offense. That's knowing your opponent. That when we need it, we're going to go to an out route to Byers or to Eglin. And that's exactly what we went to. He cut right in front of that and knocked that pass down. So that's just knowing the tendencies and being well coached.
1:05 to go in the first quarter. 7-0 Roswell. Bulldogs turn it over on downs at the 18-yard line of the Coyotes. They're going to come out in that tight offense once again. They do have it overloaded to the right side. Running back this time is number 7, Rodriguez, in the backfield. Lynn in the shotgun. Snap is back. He's going to turn and come to the short side of the field. Bulldogs turn it in, but again, safeties and corners having to make tackles on that.
Yeah, they're pulling those linemen around there, and it's frustrating because our guys are running right to the blocker, not trying to get around the blocker. They're just running right into him.
So a gain of 8 on the play. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 2. Actually gain 8, 1, 2. At the 26-yard line, they're going to go a slot and a wide out to the wide side, which is the right side. Lynn looking like his offensive line waiting to hear from him what the play is going to be or what he's going to check to if he does. Now he's talking to him. We're in man coverage out there. They are overloaded to that right side. Snap is back, turn and hand it off, and there's a delay of game, I think. So that'll back him up 5 yards.
So Lynn usually goes over the sideline and gets the play, or the receiver will get it and he'll go halfway and meet him, but we got a timeout now, right?
Oh, they're saying they got the timeout before the delay game.
Oh,
All right,
okay.
we're going to take a 30-second timeout as well. We'll be right back.
Don't miss the Thanksgiving savings this week at Fenn's Country Market in Artesia. Select boxes of stovetop stuffing mix are $1.98 each, and select boxes of Food Club cornbread mix are 3 for $1. In produce, sweet potatoes are 3 pounds for $1, and bunches of celery are 2 for $1. In the meat department, bone-in Hormel spiral sliced hams are $1.99 a pound, and honeysuckle white young turkeys are 89 cents a pound. Limit 1 per customer, thereafter $1.29 a pound. These are just some of the Thanksgiving savings this week at Fenn's Country Market in Artesia.
All right, welcome back here to Bulldog Bowl. Robbie Blue and Joby Hodling here with you. It's 7-0 with 19 seconds to go in the first quarter. Roswell with the lead here in the early in the ball game. With the first quarter about to end, it's going to bring. They've got a 2nd down and 2 at their own 26-yard line. Do the Coyotes. Bulldogs drove down the field and then turned it over on downs. We've also had a turnover on the opening kickoff. We didn't cover it, and Roswell got it. So 7-0 is where we stand. Roswell going to be in their tight formation on the left hash. We're waiting on something. I'm not sure what. They're going to come and talk to Coach Maupin, and so maybe something has to change on the time clock, or 105 up there, and on the game clock over at the above the. One of them says 105, and one of them says 19 seconds. So I think that's what they're asking to be changed.
Greg just turned the board off. Go by the official scoreboard.
Right.
Go by the Jumbotron.
Right.
That's probably what they're trying to figure out, which clock is right.
All right, so 19 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 2nd down and 2 for the Coyotes. And left hash going from the south to the north. Lynn in the shotgun. Mings man in motion, tosses it forward. So this will be considered a pass, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds after picking up maybe 3. It'll be first down, and that will not end the quarter because he went out of bounds.
Yeah, they are not running between tackles. They've run 1 or 2 plays up the middle, didn't get anywhere. So everything is outside the tackles right now, and it's very successful. The Bulldogs got 3 down linemen, and they got 6 guys 5 yards deep standing up across the board there where you'd say linebackers line up. Kind of an unusual defense.
It's an unusual defense. I'd walk them up on those corners, and now we're going to have a timeout. Oh, that's the end of the quarter as they rolled the clock. So it's 7-0 Coyotes over the Bulldogs. Second quarter coming up here on KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout.
Bob Reed Pest Control. Reliable, professional, and experienced. The technicians at Bob Reed Pest Control have been providing pest management services for over 50 years and will continue to set high standards for their customers. Protect your family's most important investment, your home, and protect your children and pets from the dangers of poisonous bugs and insects. Everyone at Bob Reed Pest Control are trained and knowledgeable in the latest pest management practices, offering effective treatment plans for each situation. Bob Reed Pest Control. Find them online, BobReedPestControl.com, or call 575-623-5344. Serving all of Southeast New Mexico.
There really is no one quite like you, and no one quite like the ones you love. At Turpinning & Son Mortuary, they take pride in providing families with the best service possible. The phrase, "we make it personal," is not just a tagline. It's the way they conduct themselves every day as they honor the ones you love in their own unique and special way. Located at 611 West Grand in Artesia. Visit artesiafunerals.com to learn more. Turpinning & Son Mortuary, proudly serving our community and your family since 1954.
All right, we're back. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Coyotes. They flipped ends. They are on their own 31-yard line. Double tight. They bring a man in motion, which does give them the overload to the wide side of the field. Going to turn, fake the pitch. Going to throw the ball, looking to throw it. He's going to go get almost tackled. He gets it away. And that's going to be immediately tackled out there. Great job coming up and making the tackle.
That was a good job by Luke Lynn. First of all, the Bulldogs had somebody coming in, kind of wrapped him up, and he got that throw off. Number 4 caught it out here, Ingram. And then a great tackle by Baeza to come up for no gain.
2nd down and 10 at the 31-yard line of the Coyotes. They are on the right hash now, going from the north to the south. 11:29 and counting here in the first half. 7-0, Roswell. Again, they go tight formation. They got the slight overload to the left side, which is the wide side. They got a lineman playing tight end over there. Snap is back. Turn, hand it off. He's going to try to bounce outside. Nowhere to go. Bulldogs are there, and they stuff him again. So the defense rising up in these last 2 plays.
Bulldogs did a good job that time of stopping it. They shut down the outside. They came across the line of scrimmage and squatted, right, which is what you want. So in his field of vision, there's nowhere to go, so he tries to go up the middle, and all the Bulldogs were there. Villa was one of the first ones there to make the tackle.
Roswell brings out one of their big linemen that I think was playing tight end, and they bring in number 14, or actually just brought in another receiver. So they've got a wide open, empty backfield, trips to the left, which is the short side, twins to the right. Lynn in the backfield by himself. Snap is back. Bulldogs only rush 3. He's going to step up and look to run. Nowhere to go, but he spins away, and then he's hitting. Going to be knocked backwards. It's going to bring up a punting formation. They're going to give him a 3-yard. Oh, no. Please don't tell us that's against us. Flags come in late on a 4th down, and if they call it against us, it'll be a first down, Roswell. And it looks like that's what it is because Roswell Coyotes offense is staying out there.
So that was a quarterback draw all the way. Spread everybody out, get Luke Lynn running up the middle. He's their third leading rusher on the team with 421 yards. But Pacheco came up, wrapped him up, got some other help, and as we said, there's been a lot of stuff going on after the play so far.
Did they wipe off the penalty flag? Oh, it's against Roswell. Well, they hadn't told us yet. Apparently, it is against Roswell.
Yeah,
personal foul on the Coyotes.
Pacheco came flying out of that pile like somebody shoved him. So I was thinking it was against us.
Well, the way the Coyotes stayed out there, I thought maybe it was against us, but. All right, so 4th and really long. Their punter is out, punt team. Our return team is out. This is where you'd love to see a big return right here. See if the Bulldogs go for it or if they drop back into a block. They act like they're going after it. We've blocked 1 or 2 this year. All right, now they get to go ahead. Clock is rolling. Punter catches the ball. Bulldogs do come after him. It's going to be away. And backing up and making the fair catch call and catching it way back. What great punt all the way back to the 37-yard line of the Bulldogs.
That's a really good punt by Anaya. I mean, that's a good leg. And they had one guy that if we would have got blocked, Charlie wouldn't have had to fair catch that and could have, because he out-kicked the coverage, except for that one guy, number 6. Did a good job, Gonzalez, to getting down the field.
He's the one that earlier I thought maybe it was a false start on him because he really comes out of there on the snap, got right by the guy up on him. He did it again.
Yeah.
So good job by him. All right, so the Bulldogs forces out the Roswell offense, and we have the ball at our own 38-yard line. A back on either side of Warren in the backfield, a slot and a wide out to the far side. And now he's going to tell them, let's move around here, guys. He Warren does, swap sides with his running backs. Ball on the right hash. Snap is back and hand it off to Parr. He's hit immediately. Nobody blocked number 78. I mean, literally, nobody blocked him. He hit him in the backfield.
Yeah, they got Jack Byers in the backfield going as a lead blocker. But from the backside, Daniel Borrego, as you said, nobody blocked him. He hits Parr, he wraps him up, and he takes him to the ground. So miscommunication on the offensive line as Parr is coming out again.
Loss of 2, and I'm telling you, he's right there in the nose tackle. He just got straight into the backfield. All right, so 2nd down and 12. Back with trips to the left side, which is the wide side. Running back behind Warren in the shotgun. Snap is back, going to turn, fake the handoff, looking down the field, going to throw it, and that's going to be underthrown, incomplete.
Trying to get it to Hodling on this left hash mark, and it was a little low behind him. Kell tried to stop and reach behind him and catch it, but he couldn't bring it in.
So it brings up a 3rd down and 12. Ball remains on the right hash for the Bulldogs. Warren going back into the huddle. Yeah, Hodling had about 2 steps on the defender, but he had to, as you said, stop, try to dive back to it. All right, so back to our normal A formation. I don't know if that's Cano in the backfield. They look like they're going to bring a blitz. They do. All-out blitz. Get rid of it. And he does. His arm goes forward, so it's an incomplete pass instead of a fumble. But they brought the blitz, and it'll be 4th down and 12 for the Bulldogs. They'll bring out the punting unit.
Both sides, right and left side, came, and Pondo, who's in the backfield, got the right side, but nobody got the back side. Warren never saw him coming. It's his blind side. That was number 34, Ellis.
So it was Pondo in the backfield, not Cano. All right, so the punting unit coming out. 4th down and 12 from their own 36-yard line. 9:24 to go here and I don't know why the clock's not running now. That was it was an incomplete pass. That's why. Yeah. All right, snap is back. Good snap, and we got something. Flag on the play. Was it a delay game?
Yeah.
Must have been. That backs up 5. Offense not doing very much, Robbie, right now for the Artesia Bulldogs. One of the most potent offenses in New Mexico, regardless of class. But last week had a tough game, and right now not playing their best. So hopefully they'll turn that page and get going. Roswell, of course, give them some credit. They're playing great defense. Snap is back, end over end punt, going to drive him back. Takes a Bulldog bounce, a great Bulldog bounce. It's going to roll inside the 20, inside the 15. All the way down to the 13-yard line. We do have a flag down. I wonder if it was roughing the kicker or if it was a holding.
Yeah, it's by the official back there by Dominguez, the punter. And it was about after the ball had hit the turf and was rolling, the flag came out.
So right now the ball on the 13-yard line for the Coyotes. And the white hat jogged down through the penalty, and he's pointing, so I don't know. He hadn't told us yet. We'll find out. His flag's way back there. Somebody's going to have to go get it for him. So he's stepping out to tell us what the penalty was. Personal foul against the Coyotes. So it was after this kick. As you said, it came out late. So that'll back them back 15 or half the distance. They're on the 13, so half the distance to the goal.
Yeah, something happened way back. It's like I said, it's been going on all game, so the refs, I mean, they're doing a good job of trying to get it under control.
I really think that it was Dominguez that got tangled up after he kicked it, but I'm not 100%.
The defense needs a big play right here. We need a turnover right down here, deep in our own territory, or Roswell's territory.
Coach Lynn was out he was out between the numbers and the hash marks, but they finally, some of his coaches helped him off the field. All right, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Coyotes at their own 6-yard line. As they are in that heavy set, nobody out wide. Lynn takes the snap, turns, hands it off. They're going to try to bounce it out to the outside. Man, somebody shot the gap and made the tackle.
Well, Marco Soto, right, running the same play. They pulled the lineman, so he shot right behind the lineman and caught him from behind. So great play by Marco.
I mean, he looked like a bullet out of a gun. He shot through there and wrapped him and took him to the ground.
And that's probably what they have coached them to do when they pull those 2 linemen. We just hadn't seen it much today.
Maybe we'll see it a lot here going forward, and they'll force them out of that. 2nd down and 13 on the loss of the play takes them back to their own 4-yard line. They're going to put a receiver out on the short side of the field, which is the right side. But they have a heavier package over on the left side with 3 receivers bunched right up on the tackle. Snap is back. He is looking to throw, just a 3-step drop, and then turn and throw it down the sidelines, and it's caught. Wow.
Villa has great coverage on that, but that was a great throw by Luke Lynn. I mean, Villa's right there, but number 6, Gonzalez over the shoulder with Villa right there, makes a great catch.
He didn't get his hand up, and that's where they just fell in. So a great catch and a big 1st down for the Coyotes from the shadow of their end zone.
Well, they want to run the ball first, but when they want to throw, they can. Lynn's got 1,600 yards on the year passing, so he can throw.
All right, they're going to go a receiver on both sides, really spread out number 6 over there. Tootie goes out there with him in man-to-man coverage on an island. Snap is back and turn, fake the handoff, going to throw the slant. He caught it, and I don't see the flag coming out. He had him by the back, but it wasn't I didn't think it was a horse collar, but that's tough out there. It's a quick slant, and it's a big pickup.
Yeah, that's hard as a corner, right? You're on an island. Ball's on the right hash. You're on way over on the left side by yourself. They run the slant on the inside. There's a flag on the field. But that was to Gonzalez again. Gonzalez this year, he's got 35 receptions for 473 yards, so he is their go-to guy with the most receptions and most yards.
All right, so let's see. They're again having to escort Coach Lynn off the field. The penalty flag is apparently on them. And I'm thinking a holding, but we still haven't been told what it is.
Yeah, kind of feeling sorry for that side judge over there on the Roswell side.
Oh, illegal man downfield.
Yeah, Lynn's been in his ear the whole game, and he's still in it.
All right, so 5-yard penalty, and it'll bring up a 1st and 15. That was a big pickup, but no longer, as it was a illegal man downfield. All right, so they got a slot and a wide out to the far side, and both in man coverage. Lynn takes a snap, looking to throw again, hands it off, and that's a draw, and we're going to hold on to him. Well, he still squirts forward and picks up the 5 that we had lost, maybe even 6.
I think is that number 22? Yeah, that's number 22 for the Coyotes, Lujan. He also has great speed. And, man, I didn't see who made that tackle, did you, for the Bulldogs?
No, no.
It was a good open field tackle on him.
Got him around the knees and was able to hold on. So it brings up a 2nd down and 9 after he picked up a 6. A slot and a wide out to the near side, ball near the middle of the field. One receiver to the far side. We're in man coverage over there once again. Lynn in the shotgun. He's got the man behind him. He brings number 6 in motion. He fumbles the ball. Bulldogs have a chance here to get to him if they can, which they do. And so that'll be a loss on the play of 2. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 11.
Brought the guy in motion, going across from right to the left. Luke was looking to take it and run that way, and he dropped the ball, so it slowed the whole play down. Bulldogs converged on it. Soto and Villa, first ones in there for the Bulldogs.
6:45 to go here and counting here in the first half. 7-0 Roswell. You heard at the beginning of the game, Robbie went over it. Both these teams score a lot of points, but right now, 7 total here in the first half. They're going to have trips to the near side, which is the wide side. Going to be in man coverage are the Bulldogs. Empty backfield. Lynn takes the snap. Looking downfield. Bulldogs rush 3. The ball is thrown, and he caught it. First down.
Boy, Lynn did a great job of stepping up in the pocket, rolling to his left. And number 5, Colby Sanchez, did a good job of coming back to him. We had good coverage, but the ball was low only where he could get it, and he made a great catch.
1st and 10 at the Bulldog 45-yard line for the Roswell Coyotes as they huddle up, right up on the ball where they huddle. Lynn telling his offense what they're going to run. 11 seconds when they break the huddle on the play clock. 5:52 and counting on the game clock. They do have 3 receivers to the short side, 1 receiver to the near side. Man coverage over here. Lynn's going to take a snap, looking to throw the ball. Bulldogs being held. They're going to throw it to the right side, and that's going to go out of bounds. Boy, no holding call called. It looked like it was an easy call, but not called, so they'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Good coverage by the secondary. I mean, he had about 4 seconds there to look across the field, and there was nothing open, so wound up throwing it out of bounds.
Stop the clock with the incomplete pass. 5:40 to go here in the first half. Lynn walking back into the huddle. Ball now on the left hash as they go from the north to the south here, the Coyotes. In front of a tremendously big crowd. I keep looking, and this is a big crowd. Didn't expect anything less. All right, bring a man in motion. So they got 3 receivers to the right side, which is the wide side. He's going to turn and hand it off to number 7, trying to get outside, and he does not. Great wrap up and tackle.
Dominguez, outside linebacker, kept that outside free, and he tried to go around him with his speed. He grabbed a hold of him and wouldn't let him go. Great job by Dominguez.
No gain on the play. 3rd down and 10 at the Bulldog 45-yard line. Ball remains on the left hash as they went short side that time. The Bulldog fans coming to their feet, cheering on the Bulldog defense. They're going to have a receiver to the far side, which is the short side. They're going to have 2 receivers on the near side. The Bulldogs look like they're going to stay in man coverage. Lynn in the shotgun. Lujan behind him. Snap his back and fake the pitch. Bulldogs looking to get in on Lynn. He's going to throw it. It's going to be picked off. Villa's got the ball. He's going to the right side. He's going to cut outside. He's going to be trying to be tackled from behind. He's still breaking tackles. He's about to the 49, 50-yard line and then pushes forward to their 49-yard line. There's what we needed, Robbie.
Yeah, they tried to go to their go-to guy, number 6, which we know. And so tried to throw a long out route to him. Villa also knew it. He undercut it, intercepted that ball. Turnover Bulldogs. Great field position. Joby, we got time with 4:43 left here.
Plenty of time to go.
That interception was huge for the Bulldogs, just like the awesome deal. You'll intercept from Raul Rodriguez at Artesia Ford Sales. Go Bulldogs. Please ask about their mobile program.
All right, so the Bulldog offense needs to take this from their defense and do something with it. Trips to the left side, which is the wide side. Ball on the right hash for the Bulldogs. Pistol formation. Warren looks over the defense. Snap is back. They bring some people. We're going to throw it out here to Fuentes. He's going to cut by the first guy, cut back underneath, and pick up about 5 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 5 at the 45.
So I like that. Right, Parr's back in the game, but our running game hasn't been there so far, so that's the other part of Artesia's running game is quick passes.
A formation look. Parra again behind Warren in the shotgun, so the pistol formation. They're really confused. We snap it. Looking down the field, he's got a man deep. If he overthrows him by a bunch. I thought maybe he grabbed a hold of a receiver, but I guess not. Incomplete.
That's Jack Byers, and they were running people on and off the field. They were trying to get 4 or 5 new guys in on defense. Bulldogs just ran it. And Byers, that was about 2 yards too far. Just almost, but just a little bit too long.
You know, they should have talked about that. Coach Schmoppin had walked down the field to ask him, wasn't there 12 or 13 on the field, but nobody was responding to him. So it'll be 3rd down and 5 for the Artesia Bulldogs at the 45-yard line of the Coyotes. Same formation for the Bulldogs, A formation. Warren takes a snap, fakes the handoff. They only rush 3. Going to throw the out route way too short. Goodness. So bring up a 4th and 5. So here again, a decision for coach with 4:13 to go in the first half, down 7-0.
Yeah, just they rushed 3, dropped 8 in coverage, and then threw the out route all the way across the field to the wide side. Tough throw.
All right, so the Bulldogs talking about it. A lot of clicking in our ears. I don't know. Clicking in our ears. I don't know if it's something. Okay, so here we go. 4th and 5. See if we can draw them off sides. That nose tackle's been aggressive. Hard count, maybe get him to jump. Snap is back. It was low. Warren goes and gets it. Going to throw the out route. That's going to be incomplete. Hit him in the hands. I don't know if number 22 got a hand on it or if he just tried to turn upfield too soon.
No, number 25 got in front of it. I think he knocked it down.
Okay.
David Fresquez just dove in front of the receiver and made a great play.
All right, so to bring a first down for the Coyotes at their own 45-yard line. Great field position. Defense for the black and orange back on the field. 4:08 to go, and just a reminder, they get the ball first, so we got to keep them out of the end zone. We don't want to have a touchdown, and then they get it first coming out in the second half for a possible 2-touchdown swing. Receiver to each side, X-back to each side, so a balanced look here for Roswell. Ball near the middle of the field. Lujan behind Lynn, snap is back, ball's on the ground, and so Lynn just going to try to make lemonade out of lemons, and he's going to get, well, they gave him forward progress of 1, so it'll be 2nd down and 9.
We've seen that several times now with Roswell, just the trouble with the snap.
3:50 and counting here in the first half. Lynn walking over to his coach and his dad to get the play. Or actually, he's getting it from the offense coordinator, looked like. It didn't look like he was getting it from Coach Lynn.
It's tough on the offense with Para, his shoulder issues. It's like we don't want to run the ball right now, so we're one-dimensional in throwing it.
I got a slot and a wide out to the near side. Ball near the middle of the field. One receiver to the far side. And again, out there on an island is Tootie McNeil. Now he brings number 6 in motion. He's going to turn and hand it off right up the middle. And number 7, Luan, just kind of picking his way through, and he's going to get about 7 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 2.
Now, he's not very big. I mean, he may be 5'8", maybe 150 pounds, 140 pounds maybe. But you can't arm tackle him. Several Bulldogs reached in trying to get a hold of him, and he ran right through him.
So it does bring up 3rd down and 2. 2:57 and counting here in the first half. As they bring in a couple of new guys on offense. Quarterback Luke Lynn talking to his team. And there's some confusion on their offense, and a timeout's going to be taken. So with 2:42 to go, we will take a 30-second timeout as well.
Hey guys, my name is Mike Duff, family pastor at Faith Baptist Church, and we want to invite you and yours this Sunday at 10:30 a.m. to worship with us. Faith is more than a church, it's a family. Whether you're young or old, whether you have young kids or you're an empty nester, there is always room for one more. So come join us, because we're more than a church, we're a family, and we'd love to have you.
All right, welcome back here. Got some updates from around the state, all the state title games going. Cruces 14, Cleveland 14, Bloomfield 14, St. Pius 7, St. Michael's 7, Dexter 14, and Texaco leading Eunice 20-0. As coming out of the timeout here at the bowl, it'll be a 3rd down and 2 for the Coyotes. They just had some confusion on that last offensive set, so they took their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 left. We have all 3 of ours left here in the first half. 2:42 to go. They're going to split out number 5 out wide again. Tootie out there by himself on him. And it's a tough play out there if he comes that slant. Lynn's going to go under center. Tight set. Man in motion. Snap is back. Turn it and hand it off the other way. And they're close to the, well, they got it with forward momentum right on the spot according to the official on the other side. First down.
Gave it to Rodriguez. Cuts around the left tackle. Had a little opening. Marco Soto wraps him up, but again, got the first down, as you said.
You know, it's the first time we've seen that play, and it had some misdirection. Kind of reminded me of like 428, but, well, anyway. All right, so they're going to have a receiver on either side, an X-back on either side of the tackles, so a tight A-formation look. Lynn with his running back behind him in the shotgun. Snap is back and turn. Fake the handoff, throw the slant, and he caught it.
Villa, again, great coverage, right? I mean, you can't ask for better coverage than that. He reached around there, tried to knock the ball down with his left hand, but it got by him. Kobe Sanchez brings it in. Great catch on his part.
Good pass as well. 2nd down and 1 on the 9-yard pickup. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first half as Roswell doing some switching around here. They brought a man in late. 12 seconds on the play clock. Snap is back. There was a lot of movement on that. Yeah, they threw it. I was going to say, nobody was set, and I didn't know if they were going to throw it, but they did. So it'll back them up 5.
Roswell doing a good job keeping the Bulldogs off balance right now. What was working early in the first quarter, Bulldogs kind of adjusted, and they've gone to a quick passing game right now to keep our guys honest.
That'll back them up 5. It'll bring a 2nd down and 6 now from the Bulldog 41-yard line. Ball near the right hash for the Coyotes as Lynn goes back into the huddle, and now they'll break. Clock is rolling. We're down to 1:39 and counting. Plenty of time on the play clock, 22 seconds, as they're going to go real tight are the Coyotes. Balanced attack. Snap is back and turn, fake the pitch, looking to throw the ball. And he steps into one. He's got a man deep, and he catches it at the 2-yard line. We just got burned on that one.
Yeah, that's Villa back there with number 5 again, and that's Sanchez. He lined up on the right, ran all the way across the field, and he had about 2 or 3 steps on Villa, who's really fast. And Lynn makes a great throw with the Bulldog Baron. Soto hit him as soon as he let that ball go. So right now, Roswell is just outplaying the Bulldogs. That's all there is to it.
1:19 and counting. I think he got caught looking into the backfield just for a split second, and that's where he got the 2-step lead on him because they did run a play action. All right, in tight. They do have one receiver to the left. Snap is back. Lynn is going to push forward, and I think he didn't get in, or did he? The officials are running in. Looks like they're going to spot him down at the 1-inch line. Be 2nd and goal.
The Bulldogs can't get anything going on offense right now, and everything Roswell's doing is working.
And yet it's only 7-0, but liable to be 14-0 after this next couple of plays. Goes under center again. He's going to again go forward, and he got in that time, I thought, but they haven't thrown their hands up yet. Yeah, they do now. So the Coyotes get in 13-0 with 28 seconds to go here in the first half. I thought maybe, I felt like I saw a lot of movement on that line, but no false start called, so there wasn't any.
It's tough to stop that.
Yeah, really tough.
You got a 6'3", 215-pound quarterback. You got a pretty good size offensive line. You know, he just dives over them and works his way in, so hard to stop.
All right, so coming up here with 28 seconds, they're going to go for the extra point PAT. Snap is back, holds it down, kick is up, and the kick is good. 14-0, 28 seconds to go in the first half. The Coyotes with the lead. We'll be back.
Hey, Bulldog athletics and fans, ready to fuel up after the big game? Schlotzsky's in Artesia has the mouth-watering favorites you crave. From our bold sandwiches stacked high to crisp, fresh salads, piping hot pizzas, and fully loaded calzones. There's something for every Bulldog appetite. So whether you're gearing up to play or cheering from the stands, power your Bulldog pride with flavor that always wins. Schlotzsky's Artesia, fueling Bulldog athletes and fans, one bite at a time. Looking to buy or sell a home in Artesia? Trust the team that knows this town best. Lowe Oliver Real Estate. With years of local experience and a dedicated group of expert agents, we're here to guide you every step of the way. Whether you're finding the perfect place for your family or getting the best value when it's time to sell, Lowe Oliver Real Estate is your hometown advantage. Visit LoisOliverRealEstate.com and let's get started today, because no one knows Artesia like we do, and we love it here.
Kickoff return team, and now a penalty coming in. That's a weird penalty. Coming from the sideline over there.
Well, Coach Lynn is still in that official's ear. I was watching that whole time. Just the whole time, and that's the official did the flag. I don't know that's why, but I mean, he's going back at him again. Sideline warning.
So the first time, I guess, not a penalty. I thought that happened last week. We just had missed it, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's a choice, whether it's a warning or not.
Okay.
But anyway.
All right, so the kickoff team on for Roswell. Kickoff return for the Bulldogs. 28 seconds as the Bulldogs get ready for the return. The kicker is Hoover, I think. Logan Hoover. Is it number 18? Here comes his kick. Going to be a little pooch kick again. And come up on it. Ooh, he did. We catch it at about the 33-yard line. That's Fuentes, and he'll be driven out of bounds over there. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs as the clock stops at 23 seconds.
Yeah, Fuentes comes up, does a good job of fielding that, try to get around the outside, and Garcia makes the tackle for the Coyotes.
All right, so it'll be 1st down and 10 for the Bulldogs at their own 38-yard line with 23 seconds to go here in the first half. Roswell, I'm thinking, is going to play some kind of a prevent, which they are. They've got 3 guys lined up at the 45-yard line, 4 almost. So really spreading it out here are the Coyotes. Now they're backing up inside the 40 in the safety. We can just throw it over here to this side and run for a while. Snap is back, fake the handoff. He's still going to look to go deep, and he's going to throw it. Boy, almost picked off. Really overthrow Hodling and behind him.
Yeah, Hodling running like a skinny post. He's finding the opening between the zones is what he's doing there, not really a pattern. And he was open and just overthrew him.
2nd down and 10 at the 38-yard line for the Bulldogs. 18 seconds to go.
Joby, I don't remember the last time we didn't score in half.
I don't either. We've been calling these games for a while. And of course, we both played, and we need to get it. Look how they're 20 yards off our receivers. We could just throw it over here to one of them, and they're going to do that. They're going to throw it to Para, but nobody blocked. Oh, my goodness. Para's going to break tackles anyhow. He's going to get – oh, the ball came out, and they get it.
No, they're calling it down.
Oh, they're calling him down.
Yeah.
All right, so 9 seconds to go here in the first half. Para was able to kind of break some tackles. We've just flat missed a block out there. Went by him for some reason. They always teach you, come to the first guy in opposite color, hit him.
Oh, it's been all day.
I know, I don't understand it. All right, so 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at the 44-yard line, and we're going to keep it right here. There is a timeout on the field, so let's talk a little bit about second half adjustments for the Bulldogs.
Go ahead.
You're not going to do it. Yeah, one of the things we got to do, and we just kind of talked about it, we got to get our blocking. There's been some really, on offensively, we've missed some blocks that are uncharacteristic. And I'm not going to say Roswell's not doing a good job because they are, but when you got guys coming wide, free, wide open, that's tough to accept. So if we can get some blocking going a little better, and that's on our line and our receivers, frankly. So that's one thing. Second thing is we have to find a routine or a rhythm on offense. We just haven't had one. We've been out of sorts from the get-go.
Roswell's not doing anything special. They're rushing 3 down linemen. They got 2 linebackers that may be in the box, maybe just outside of it. And they just got our guys out there, right? And we have no running game right now. 0 running game. So they're just sitting back on our receivers. They're jumping our routes. We're not running option routes. It looks like we're calling routes. And so, we've got to get a running game going.
All right, so Warren with Parra behind him. Snap is back, looking to throw it again. Going to throw it over here to Byers. Byers is going to get up the field, gets out of bounds at about the 36-yard line with 8 seconds. Whoa, that only took 1 second. So 8 seconds to go on the game clock. Second down and 2, pickup of 8.
So we always had that play in years before, that backside bootleg, right? You fake the pitch to the right, left, bootleg out to the right, and the left wide receiver would run a post route. And you'd save it for situations like this. It's what they just ran on us, basically, and got it down to the goal line. We just don't see those plays.
Yeah, and on that same play, you can take your running back that you faked it to, and he can come out of the backfield. So you got deep post, and you got him coming out on the – and either one of those a lot of times have been open.
Well, we scored on that against them the first time with Parra coming out of the backfield other way and wide open.
Empty backfield. Warren looking over the defense. 3-man rush. Going to throw a quick one over here to Byers. He's going to try to get out of bounds again, which he does, but 1 second left on the clock. They did adjust the clock, by the way, down to 5 seconds.
I wonder if they're setting up a pass here by
Byers.
Where they throw it to him behind the line of scrimmage and he throws it down the field.
Could be. We're going to look at a field goal effort
that's
here.
what they were trying to do.
So it's going to be a long one. It's going to be 48 yards, and he's got the leg to do it.
Well, I saw him in pregame. He hit a 55-yarder in pregame.
So Dominguez lines it up. This will be a 48-yard attempt. Ball will be put down on the 38 by our holder. 1 second to go. Snap is back, hold is down, kick is up. Boy, he's got the leg. Did it get through? And he did. That was a great kick.
And he made it by 15 yards.
Yeah.
That hit way into black part back there. So great kick by Dominguez.
So ending on a positive note here.
Flag.
Oh, there's a flag down. And so both teams, well, the Bulldogs hadn't heard about it yet. They're not coming back, but maybe they have, and they're being told to go on. Roswell stopped. Now the Bulldogs stop. They're still talking about it. It's one of the things that I was talking about with some folks this last week on Thanksgiving. That the refs really group up and talk a long time, it seems like.
Well, they're writing numbers down right now. So it's going to be unsportsmanlike or personal foul. Yeah. Yeah.
So we'll get that in the second half.
Yeah.
And it'll be them kicking or returning. So unsportsmanlike on the Coyotes, it'll be a 15-yard penalty incurred on the kickoff in the second half. So the White Hat talking to Coach Maupin. So 14-3, Artesia down by 11 here in the first half, into the first half. KSVP Radio, AM 990, FM 93.7, KSVPTV.com. We're on YouTube and Facebook as well. Audio only, and I know you figured that out by now. And we're going to go ahead and, Gene's going to step in and talk to Cambry with KFC.
Once again, you are helping us out and feeding everybody up in the press box at halftime. I see a whole stack of chicken pot pies there.
Yes, about your chicken pot pies today.
Yeah, so tell us about the pies. How well are those things doing?
They're doing really, really well, and I brought them for you guys. They're still here, limited time, so we invite everyone to come down and try them.
Now, is it all just one chicken pot pie? There's not different variations of it, or?
It's one style. Right now we have a combo that comes with 2 apple pie poppers, a pot pie, and a medium drink.
Apple pie popper.
Yes.
That sounds good, too.
Those are good, yes.
Yeah, so you got staff ready. You'll be open after the game?
Yes, we'll be ready. We'll be open after the game. We close at 10 o'clock tonight.
10 o'clock tonight. And what else is coming up?
That's it right now. Nothing really new. Just.
So did you have a good Thanksgiving?
I did. I just got back from Chicago yesterday.
Chicago?
Yes.
You beat the snow.
I beat the snow. She called me this morning, and it was snow. I beat the snow.
Ah, that is great. Well, I am so glad you're up here to feed everybody in the press box. And, folks, if you're hungry after the game, go by KFC. Great option. And, of course, you've got your Taco Bell stuff there,
yes,
too,
we'd
as
love
well.
to see you and have you after the game.
All right. Anything else?
No. Go Bulldogs.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Hey, for a few minutes now, let's take a listen. The Artesia High Marching Band is going to play a song for us. So let's take a listen to that.
Direction of Mrs. Kelsey Gerard. Today, the Prime to Pages Valley will feature a standstill performance of the Key Band favorite stand tunes. We hope you enjoy 99 Red Balloons, Cumbia, and Poison. Give it up for your band, the Pride of the Pecos Valley.
It's halftime here at the Bulldog Bowl. Coyotes lead the Bulldogs 14-3. Our Fan of the Week segment is coming up next.
Looking for the right ride at the right price? Come to Tate Branch Artesia and check out our used cars. We've got a huge selection of all makes, all models, and every color you can imagine. Priced right to fit your budget. Many vehicles have payments under $500 and come with a lifetime powertrain warranty for your peace of mind. Bad credit upside down in your trade? No problem. We work with all credit and we'll fight to get you approved. Experience the Tate Branch difference today, where great cars, great prices, and great people come together. Stop by Tate Branch at 919 South 1st Street in Artesia or visit us online at TateBranchArtesia.com.
Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward and Son Insurance Agency. Auto and home, life and health, personal and commercial. Bonds too, since 1925. We have the coverage for you. Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward and Son Insurance Agency.
The Artesia Police Department wants to remind you to lock up your vehicles, take your keys with you, and never leave valuables in your vehicle. If you're looking for a rewarding career in law enforcement, the Artesia Police Department is looking for you. The department is currently hiring certified and uncertified officers. Take advantage of a great retirement plan, paid leave, and medical benefits. Apply in person, online, or call 575-746-5000 for more information. The Artesia Police Department is an equal opportunity employer. And please always remember, don't drink and drive.
At Permian Construction, we're more than builders. We're your neighbors. Proudly serving communities across the Permian Basin, we specialize in commercial projects from $50,000 to $5 million, delivering quality, efficiency, and peace of mind. With our construction management at-risk approach, we handle every detail from design to completion, so you can count on results done right. Built on hometown pride and strong values, Permian Construction is committed to growing the places we all call home. Learn more at PermianConstruction.com, where Maggie the Bulldog says, which means go Bulldogs.
Diamondback Auto has a new home. That's right, we've moved to 1713 North Rose Lawn in Artesia, and we're ready to keep your wheels rolling. From light to medium duty trucks, cars, and even entire fleets, Diamondback's got you covered with expert repairs, custom fabrication, and honest service that keeps you on the road. Stop by our new shop today at 1713 North Rose Lawn in Artesia. Diamondback Auto, where hard work and horsepower meet.
Registration is now open for the spring semester at Eastern New Mexico University, Roswell. ENMU Roswell is dedicated and committed to shaping brighter futures, offering more than 70 certificate and associate degree programs across a wide range of academic transfer and career-oriented programs. Get started today. Visit roswell.enmu.edu to sign up or learn more, or call 575-624-7403 and speak with an advisor today. ENMU Roswell, learning today, leading tomorrow.
ENMU Roswell.
Devon Energy is proud to support Artesia High School athletic programs. By partnering with Artesia, we're making an investment in the long-term future of our community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership, skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From our team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Bulldogs from Devon Energy.
I'm Ben from Roswell Seed Company. And I'm John. We've been helping New Mexico grow since 1898. Seeds, feed, fertilizer, tools, all the good stuff.
And welcome
Basically,
back to
if it grows in the
halftime
dirt,
of the
we
state
probably sell it.
championship game going on
Or
between
at least
Artesia and Roswell. What a beautiful day and an exciting game it has been so far. Time now for our Fan of the Week segment, and Roy Crouch is our Fan of the Week this week. Roy, thanks so much for doing this.
Well, thank you for inviting me.
Roy, you grew up here in Artesia and got
Yes.
to play, got to go to school at Artesia, and
Went to school here, played ball here.
did you play football?
Played football 3 years under Coach Phipps.
Coach Phipps, and let me guess, being Coach Phipps, you probably had a state championship or two during that run.
There was 3 of them during that period.
Yeah. Do you remember who you beat in those 3 years?
I can tell you the most interesting was St. Pius our junior year. So,
What was interesting about that game?
Oh, it was great. One of those that goes down to the wire and they're ahead in the ball game, and
we turned the ball over on downs, and we're down there towards the goal line, and the coaches, defensive coaches, are hollering at the guys, say, got to have the ball back, got to get the ball back. And sure enough, we get the ball back, and a couple of plays later, we throw a pass to the end zone, and our receiver, Corey Toll, that was here, he actually goes up and goes over the defender, and he slips and goes down on his back and catches it over the top of his shoulder in the end zone for a touchdown. We win the ball game.
What an exciting end of a game there.
Yeah, it was.
With all that. Of course, you played under Coach Phipps. What kind of a football coach was Coach Phipps? Most people know him from being an admin and a
hard nose.
Hard nose.
Oh, the hard nose. He didn't take no for an answer. He could make you a football player, and he had a lot of great coaches with him, and they had one thing in mind, that was to win a ball game.
Yeah, well, that's great. But you were a multi-sport athlete, so you also played baseball, right?
Played baseball also.
And you did well, and the team did well.
We did well. We had a couple of really good seasons, and my junior year we won state.
Okay, and let's see, do you remember that game or who you beat in that game?
Oh, no, I don't remember a lot of the details. At the time, I really don't. I just know that it was really exciting. It came right down to the wire and stuff on that particular ball game.
Yeah.
I do remember that we had one guy that kind of had a great game, stepped in to throw some at the end, had a home run, and a Roy Salisbury. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Exciting stuff. What position did you play on the baseball team?
I was a pitcher.
You were a pitcher. And on the football team, what'd you play on the football team?
I played linebacker, and I did the kickoffs for 2 years.
Is that right? Okay, pretty exciting. And, of course, you had kids that played some sports. I think you had one.
Yeah, my son played sports. He played soccer all 4 years that he was able to play.
Mm-hmm. So after you graduate from high school and you go to work for the family business?
I went off trade school. Went to Colorado for a while, went off trade school, and then came back and joined the business.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And are you still doing that today, or have you kind of retired?
No, we've sold everything off, and we've decided to retire. We put in a long career, and it was time.
That's right. But even after you graduate and with the business, you still kept an eye on the Bulldog sports teams and the football program, and supported them as best you could.
If I couldn't be there or I wasn't there, why I had it on my computer or on my phone, watching the ball game and keeping up with what the score was.
You were telling me an interesting story. You've participated in poker tournaments.
Yeah.
In different places around the country, and you were telling us about one game or one poker event you were at, but you were still keeping an eye on the Bulldogs, right?
Yeah, I was playing in a little tournament in Vegas 2 years ago, and so I turned on the phone. I had to watch the ball game, and so I'm checking out the ball game, and everybody can tell I'm kind of distracted. And after a while, they asked me, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm watching the football game." And yeah, what college team is playing? Oh, it's not college. It's my high school. And they're like, "Your high school team?" I said, "Well, you got to understand, it's in any high school team." So I kept watching the game and playing cards and stuff. And later on, a couple of guys were like, "Well, how are they doing?" I'm like, "We're doing pretty good."
Everybody kind of became Bulldog fans. And
yeah.
And that's a great story. I hear that a lot from people that do get to travel and go to other places, that not only do they stay, you follow the team, but the people you're around at these different towns and communities all of a sudden become Bulldog fans.
They do. They pick up on it, and they like to hear what's going on.
Yeah, that is great. What are some of the places you played poker? You mentioned Vegas, but have you been to any other fantastic places? Or
yes, I've been to Vegas, and I've been several places in Vegas and stuff, and then I've also played at some of the resorts and casinos and other places that we've been to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's pretty exciting. Is it anything like you watch on TV?
Oh, it's a little more fun if you're getting to do it in person. If you have a little bit of luck, it's even better.
I bet. That's great. But you've always followed the team and tried to keep an eye on the team and support the team. I know that's really important for everybody in the community. And
it is.
And what is it, do you think it is about Artesia and the football program, and just why we have so much support for the team? And
I think it's the tradition and the fact that everybody in the community gets behind it. It's one of those things that just draws everybody together, and there's so much participation, not just with the amount of players that we have come out for football, but with the amount of people that follow it and go to the games and all the different sports.
Yeah, it's quite an atmosphere.
It is. It's great.
So you like have season tickets and have the same.
Oh yeah,
spot?
I gotta have the season tickets.
Who gets to sit around you in the?
Well, it's kind of funny because I can always look up over my right shoulder, and I usually see Mike Phipps and Coach Vernon Asbill that was coaching on the football team back then. They're all sitting up above me, so a lot of the guys that were there, and of course, one of the big super fans that's passed on us, JT Jackson, he was sitting up in that area. It was always good to see him. Yeah. So we've got a lot of people around us.
We were fortunate to have JT as a fan of the week last year, and
I saw that.
And so we were very fortunate and pleased to be able to do that as well.
Right.
So, well, that's great. Any predictions on the rest of the ball game here? It's halftime.
I figure we're gonna play a little more solid, and Jeremy's got a great game plan. We're gonna come out on top. So
there you go. Well, Roy, we really appreciate you being the fan of the week this week, and we've got a couple of gifts for you.
Well, thank you.
We've got your very own Tate Branch Fan of the Week mug just for you.
Well, appreciate that.
That's yours. And as soon as Perry gets back, we've got a $50 gift card from the Adobe Rose that we'd like to give to you.
Oh, good.
Well.
I like to visit those people.
That's right. And so we'll make sure that you get that. But just as soon as he gets here, I think he's there now getting.
He may have shown up to go eat there.
Eventually he'll get there and have that for us. So I want to say a big thanks to all the people that were fans of the week this week. We had more nominations than we had time for and room for, but we enjoy doing this series, and we'll definitely be back next year doing it again. So get those names and nominations to Perry so we can get that list built up for next year. Roy, thanks for doing this.
Thank you.
Thanks for being our fan of the week. And thank you for watching this season, and we'll see you next time.
To fit your budget, many vehicles have payments under $500 and come with a lifetime powertrain warranty for your peace of mind. Bad credit upside down in your trade? No problem. We work with All Credit and we'll fight to get you approved. Experience the Tate Branch difference today, where great cars, great prices, and great people come together. Stop by Tate Branch at 919 South 1st Street in Artesia or visit us online at tatebranchartesia.com.
Searching for a church that honors God? Come to First Church Artesia at 4th and Grand. We're a family of believers putting Christ first, preaching the Bible with reverence and uniting all ages in family-integrated worship. Sundays at 10:45 a.m., experience the timeless truth and heartfelt praise. We're reaching Artesia with the good news, living all of Christ for all of life. Check out artesiareform.com or find us on Facebook, First Church Artesia, where faith thrives.
RE/MAX Axiom, located in the heart of downtown Artesia at 402 West Main, Suite D and E, is staffed with certified full-service professional brokers. Whether you're buying or selling a home, the professionals at RE/MAX Axiom will lead you through every step of the process. Visit their website, remaxnmaxiom.com, or call 575-255-0111 to speak with a licensed broker. RE/MAX, voted the most trusted name in real estate, and RE/MAX Axiom are proud supporters of our community and all Bulldog activities. We have a big name, but a small town feel. We rise by lifting others. Kane Electrical Supply is your #1 distributor when it comes to the top-of-the-line inventory. Kane Electric carries name brands such as Appleton, Burndy, Fluke, Cooper Lighting, Hoffman, Phillips Lighting, iDeck, Klein Tools, and Square D. Kane Electric has your professionals and will assist you with any information you may have on electrical supplies. Kane Electric delivers on location too. Come by Kane Electric today in Artesia at 1911 North Roselawn.
Welcome back here to Bulldog Bowl, KSVPTV.com and KSVP Radio. I'm Joby Hodling, joined by my partner, Robbie Blue, and tough first half for our offense, Robbie. 14-3, Roswell.
Well, that's why you play 4 quarters, right? We've regrouped. Both of us were a little frustrated. We love our Bulldogs and a little frustrated, and I know the coach could times that by 10 with the Bulldogs and the coaching staff. I mean, we don't want it as much as they do, obviously. So we've regrouped, got a UAIDIO pot pie, and we're good to go now, and they regrouped at halftime. So, it'll be interesting to see what they come out with. We are kicking off to them, but see what we come out with and what the adjustments were made at half.
Yeah, thank you to KFC, as I did have a pot pie, and it was quite good. So Cambry with KFC come over and brought those pot pies for the field, for the, whatever you call this, press box. All right, so the Bulldogs will be kicking, and you may have said that. We're going to be kicking as we won the toss the first half, elected to receive, so Roswell offense will get the ball first.
Now, we do have the penalty that'll be marked off here.
Forgot about that, so we're going to kick from their 45, I would think. When the guy walking it back is walking it back to the 35. That would be a 10, 20 yard. I think, he just may be standing there. So we'll be kicking from their 45-yard line. I said 35.
I think we onside this. We're kicking from their 45. It would go to their 35. Possible.
Yeah, I think we probably onside this as well. Try to get the ball back and score. 14-3 Coyotes. That if you're just joining us, what happened? There was a personal or a unsportsmanlike conduct at the end of the first half after our kick, which got us 3 points, got us on the board, so we did not go scoreless. You and I were trying to remember a time we could remember that we went scoreless in the first half, and I couldn't, and you couldn't either. But we'll have to think about it again because we got 3 points on the board.
Well, now I'm going to say I don't remember the last time we just scored 3 points in half.
Yeah, that's probably never. Unless it's back, early on, 50s, 60s. All right, here comes the kick. And he's just going to pop fly it, and they're going to call a fair catch, which is what they should do. And a good job there by number 3, I believe.
Yeah, well coached by the coaching staff over there. They anticipated what we did, a pop-up or onside, so Anaya quickly gave the fair catch signal.
So it'll be 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line for the Coyotes. 12 minutes is on the board. So no time went off the clock, just caught it. And Roswell's quarterback, Luke Lynn, comes into the huddle. He's the biggest guy out there.
Yeah.
All right, they're going to go tight once again, and they've got an overload to the wide side of the field. Got an extra tackle over there playing tight end, a slot back and a wide receiver, or a drop back. And number 7 squirts through the middle, and he's going to pick up about 4, maybe 5 yards. I think it was number 7, Rodriguez.
Watching the college game yesterday, and receiver broke out. One lineman got a hold of the T-shirt under his jersey, which they don't tuck in, and that kept him from scoring a touchdown, and that happened right there. One of Charlie Campbell got a hold of that T-shirt. Otherwise, he would have gained a lot more.
So a pickup of about 7, actually, with forward momentum. So it'll be 2nd down and 1, 2, 3. Ball near the middle of the field. Same formation as they bring him in motion over to the right side, which overloads that side, wide side of the field. Luke Lynn's going to turn and pitch it. And it's number 22 in there now, and the Bulldogs swarm up on him, and he will gain none. It'll be a loss or a gain of none. It'll be 3rd down and 3.
So that was working in the first quarter. They were getting the edge on the Bulldogs. But, man, we are flying to that edge right now, cutting off all lanes. He couldn't get outside, tried to cut it back in, and the flow from Aguilar, Marco, Soto, and Campbell were all in there to get him.
So big down here for the defense. You want to turn it over, get the offense back on the field. 3rd down and 3 from their own 30-yard line. They're going to go heavy to that right side again. Actually, you know what? I think they're heavy right side. Lynn takes a snap, going to fake the handoff, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to be hit in the backfield, but they lose him, and he's got the 1st down and more all the way out to the 45-yard line. We should have had him tackle for a loss, but instead he gets away and gets a big 1st down.
Yeah, I'm waiting to say that's Aguilar that chased him in the backfield. But Luke Lynn, big kid, we talked about, probably 6'3", 215. And Aguilar, he got away from Aguilar and then showed decent speed of breaking down the field before he picked up that 1st down.
He's going to go back over to the sideline and get his play again. He had already gotten it, and they hollered at him. He went back over there. I'm talking about Lynn. Now he's back into his huddle with 13 seconds on the play clock, 10 and counting on the game clock. So down to 7 seconds as he's looking over the defense. Down to 5 seconds. He'll get it away in time. Ball was low. He hands it off to number 22, and he runs up in there and picks up a yard for a 2nd down and 9.
Going back to that play before, that was play action, right? And they had 2 receivers come out. We had it blanketed. There was nowhere for him to throw the ball. So just a good job, good scramble by him. Last week we spied Gutierrez with Levington because he could run the ball so well. We're not really spying Lynn.
All right, so it'll bring up 2nd down and 9 at the 46-yard line of the Coyotes as Lynn back into the huddle now. 17 seconds on the play clock, down to 9:27 and counting on the game clock. They're going to go short side heavy. Got a slot and a wide out over there just to guard the tackle on the left side, which is the wide side of the field. Lynn in the shotgun, takes a snap. He's going to fake the handoff, and he's going to be hit from behind. It's going to be picked off. That'll be a turnover. The Bulldogs need it. Oh, no. That's going to be negated, I'm afraid, Rob.
I don't know, 55 and 23. So Miguel Soto and Ontiveros were back there, and they hit Lynn. Tootie comes away with the interception. Maybe it was after the interception if they call roughing the passer, but we'll see.
Well, they're talking about it.
Boy, that's a huge call.
Yeah, and they hit him right as he threw it, so I'm not sure how it would have been a roughing the passer.
Well, they're signaling maybe intentional grounding.
No, they're going to say it's a roughing the passer. That was a, oh, wow. He hit him as he let go of it, so I'm not sure, but that's the call. So it's instead of an interception, it'll be a 1st down and 10 at the Bulldog 39-yard line. They're going to put the ball near the right hash.
He's in the motion of throwing it. They were hitting him when he was throwing the ball.
I know, so I'm not sure why it was called a pass. Or
well,
called that.
And that's a huge call in a state game. You know, I mean, that's just you got a step, right? You got 2 steps or so to get to the quarterback. If he throws it and you take 2 steps and hit him, well, that's it. So, yeah, I do not understand that call at all.
Slot and wide out to the near side, 1 receiver to the far side. Lujan behind the quarterback Lynn, going to turn, hand it off to him. He's going to break into the middle, and he's going to drag forward, pick up a 5. You just lose him. You gave him 5'8". I think he's more like 5'4". You just kind of lose him in the weeds, and good. And he's fast, so he picks up. Let's see where they mark it down at the 35. So pick up a 5. It'll be or 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6 with 8:46 and counting in the 3rd quarter. So they've already used almost 4 minutes. Gonna go tight again. They're going to go loaded to the left, which is the short side. They bring a man in motion, so everybody's this way. Going to turn and pitch it this way, and he gets through the gap, and a great open field tackles. He might have been running for a while without that tackle.
Yeah, Beza, number 20, came up from safety and made that tackle, as you said. He had the sideline to go down if Beza didn't make that tackle, but good run. Again, he's a good running back, number Rodriguez.
3rd down and 3 at the Bulldog 32-yard line. And they've got too many men in the huddle. Now they get out of there before they break. So 6 and 14, who's been kind of the 2 of the guys they go to on passing, came out. So they're going to go Lynn under center. Brings the man in motion, a turn, fake the handoff, run that little turnaround. He's to the 20, he's to the 15, he's to the 10, he's to the touchdown. They ran that play earlier, Robbie, misdirection. And that's a touchdown, Coyotes.
Yeah, it's a slot on the right side. Lynn under center, and they fake it to the back behind him and hand it to him going back to the left, and it was wide up. Boy, they did a good job blocking it. There was no Bulldogs over there at all.
So a misread, really, because the first time they ran it, they got about 3. We read it correctly and got him. But that time, as you pointed out, he only one in front of him was his blocker.
Yeah, I'm going to go back to that rough and passer call. That's a huge call by the White Hat. That's a game-changing call.
We had the interception.
On his end. Yeah, we had the ball. And that's a game-changing call in the state championship game that I just don't know how you make that call.
Especially when you pointed it out very clearly, he was actually throwing it when he got hit. So it wasn't late.
Yeah.
All right, 21-3, 7:44 to go in the 3rd quarter. We're going to take a 30-second timeout.
Incredible in Artesia is open for business, ready to give you the hometown quality and customer service you know and love. Georgia and her team specialize in in-house design for quality custom business cards at a competitive price. From scanning to desktop publishing, if you need it, they can do it. On Main Street across from the Derek Floor statue in downtown Artesia. For all your printing needs, think Incredible.
Okay, welcome back here to KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com. Roswell comes out. They get a big call on a turnover as the interception was thrown right when Lynn was throwing. He was hit, and we intercept it, but a penalty comes in and says roughing the passer, Robbie, and that was a huge swing. They end up scoring, and it's now 21-3.
Well, it was, and I don't care who you are, when a coach is working you as much as Lynn works the referees, you wonder if it gets to the referees too, you know?
Well, we're all human, so that's certainly possible.
Yeah, I mean, it's why he does it.
Sure. All right, so 7:44 to go in the third quarter. Plenty of time. Bulldogs offense will be coming out after if we don't have a turnover on the kickoff, which we've already done that once. The opening kickoff was recovered by Roswell. So they're going to come out and do something like that again. I would bet everything on. Kicker ready to go. He already had the go-ahead. And here comes the kick. He's going to pop fly it, and it's going to be caught by Hodling. He's going to work his way and get right. Oh, no, that wasn't Hodling, I don't think. But anyway, we catch it. Gets to the 42, maybe the 43-yard line.
It's Destin Pacheco, number 81, that caught that. So good field position for the Bulldogs. They've got to go down here, Joby. We got to get something going offensively. Roswell has the momentum right now. We need to get it back.
So 21-3 is the score. Ball on the right hash for the Bulldogs. They're going to look at the A formation. Are the Bulldogs? They're in man coverage with the safety over the top, so man free. As Warren takes a look over the defense, they got 6 guys in the box, 4 down linemen, 2 linebackers. Going to turn and pitch it to the short side. Really nowhere to go. We ran to the short side and we lost yardage.
We're in line in number 66. Tarin outside of our tackle. And then we're trying to run outside of the tackle. And 66, I mean, we couldn't even get a block on him. He's a good 2 feet outside our tackle, and he just ran him out of bounds.
So a loss of 1. It'll bring up 2nd down and 11. Ball on the right hash as Warren goes back into the huddle. 7:37 to go here in the third quarter. 14 seconds on the play clock. We're going to go trips to the left side. 1 man to the near side. Parra behind Warren in the shotgun. Snap is back. Going to throw the uncovered route. Hodling going to spin. Oh, he lost the ball. No, he didn't. I thought he lost it. I thought I saw it. That must have been his foot.
Did a good job of catching that, reading that real quick. Hodling came across the middle, number 32. Put a good hit on him. Cannon Ramesh.
So 3rd down and 6 after the pickup of 5 for the Bulldogs. They're on the 45-yard line. Ball in the middle of the field now. They're going to go A formation look. Parra behind Warren. Crowd is really loud. There's an offside, so that'll be an encroachment, and that'll get the Bulldogs close to a first down. It'll be about a yard short.
So I think we're in 4-down territory anyway, even though it's 45 of our territory. I think Coach Moppin would probably go.
All right, so it'll be 5-yard marked off. We were 6 yards short of the first down, so it should be 3rd down and 1, right at the 50. Got to get to the 49 for a first down. We're going to re-huddle. Looks like we're going to change the play. As the Bulldogs come out and stay in that A formation look. Parra behind Warren. They've got a 5-man box now. 2 safeties over the top. As Warren looks over the defense. And White Hat was telling us to do something up here, but now they say go. Snap is back. Fake the handoff. Warren nowhere to go, but he gets around the corner, and he's going to get the first down and a little bit more. And 34 kind of piled onto him after he slid, but no penalty flags. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line of the Coyotes.
Good call. I mean, Parra was 1 yard behind Warren. I thought, what are they doing? Yeah. That's what they're doing. They're getting him up there to block for him.
He's going to be in there close again. Kind of has been all game long, real tight like that. We got trips to the right side. Snap is back. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nobody was ready. The receivers had not moved, and it's overthrown. The intended receiver was Fuentes, but they were all looking over at the sideline, and Warren took a snap. So a late start for everybody on the right side, but luckily nothing bad happened, just an incomplete pass. We'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
We're also doing a good job on defense. I mean, we haven't hit a deep ball today. Right, they're not giving up the deep ball. Anything has been short. They kept it underneath. So they're doing a good job on the passing game.
Trips to the right, 1 receiver to the far side. Again, going to have 2 safeties over the top. 6-man box. And we're going to have him changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Warren. No seconds on the play clock. It'll be 2nd down and 15. Delay game.
Delay game against the Bulldogs. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
All right, so second down and 15 for the Bulldogs at their own 48-yard line. Trips remain to the right. One receiver to the far side, ball near the far hash. Bulldogs going from the north to the south. Parra right behind Warren in the shotgun. Snap is back. He's looking to throw. He pumps it. He's got a man. He's going to throw it shallow, and it's almost intercepted. Boy, he was wide open if he could, but just threw it about 10 yards too far backwards.
Yeah.
Short.
Yeah, nobody's more frustrated than Derek is right now. I mean, we got some open guys. Hodling was open over the middle. Slot was open in the trips.
Yeah, Fuentes was wide open. That's who he threw it to, was Fuentes, but he threw it behind him about 10 yards, almost picked off by a linebacker. Should have been. He just got through his hands. I think he was saying touchdown, the linebacker, and he dropped it. Big third down here for the Bulldog offense. 3rd and 15 at their own 48-yard line. 6:24 to go in the third quarter. Back to a normal A formation. They've got a 5-man box, 2 safeties over the top, going to fake the pitch. They're getting too worn. He's going to have to step underneath. Needs to throw it. He does, and that's going to be caught down the field, and we're going to be down to the, well, the ball came out. Did they not call him down?
No, they did not. Flag on the play. He's marking it marking it as a fumble. Looked like Roswell recovered. And that was Jack Byers across the middle. That was a great throw by Warren that time as he was getting hit from behind. And he threw that about 35 yards down the field on the run to Jack Byers on the run. But this is kind of how the day's gone for the Bulldogs, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. I thought he was down. I saw the ball come out when he hit the ground, but the refs are a lot closer than I am. And so the flag is, they're talking about the flag. It might be a turnover on us. And then they're talking about where the penalty flag needs to go. So still talking about it. I saw one of the officials put his hands out like, I don't know. Hopefully it's a first down right there for the Bulldogs. All right, so here comes the white hat to tell us. Personal foul, hitting the head. Yeah, hitting the head on the Coyotes. First down, Artesia. So it was a complete pass. Ball came out when they hit the ground, and then the penalty added on.
Yeah, so helmet to helmet's called. Jack Byers caught that, and 2 defenders came and hit him. One must have hit him in the helmet, which, a fumble doesn't count then because it happened on the tackle. So a break for the Bulldogs there. Glad Jack's okay. That's why they had that rule there.
They originally marked it off incorrectly, and then they got it right. So it's going to be 1st and goal at the 9-yard line. It's half the distance. Trips to the far side. They are in man coverage over there. 3 down linemen, 2 linebackers. So actually got 4 down linemen, 1 way out wide. They bring a guy wide open, and that's going to be Parra, and he's going to get in for the touchdown on the screen. Boy, 78 was coming up blocked, Robbie, but they got to touch him for a minute, but we got it away. Touchdown Bulldogs.
Yeah, that was a great call on the screen pass because Roswell wasn't ready for it. They let him through. Warren timed it perfectly, and then Parra did the rest. They missed a couple of blocks, but he ran through tackles.
Yeah, we didn't hit the first white jersey again. Two different ones, but Parra, with his slick moves, as you said, he was able to get through them. And so touchdown Artesia. It's 21-9 with 6:03 to go here in the third quarter. And the Bulldogs wanted the ball on the right hash, and the official put it down in the middle, so they're going to bring it over. We're going for 2 here as our offense stays on the field. 21-9 is our score. Parra in the pistol behind Warren. It might be an out route over there to Cale Hodling because he's got that's where you normally see it right here. And the receiver is playing him inside. No, he's going to fake the pitch. Going to throw the out route the other way, and we got the 2-point conversion. 21-11.
Well, that's a great play fake on the motion. And then Eglin again ran a great route, headed inside, stopped, planted his foot, came back out. Great throw by Warren, so good job.
All right, 21-11, 6:03, 30-second timeout.
Injury, surgery, or illness can set you back, but you don't have to recover alone. At Artesia General Hospital, our rehabilitation services team provides physical, occupational, and speech therapy to help you regain strength, mobility, and confidence. Take the next step toward recovery. Call 575-736-8174 today to schedule an appointment and get back to living life to the fullest.
Welcome back here to the Bulldog Bowl. KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com. State Championship, Roswell and Artesia. Roswell leading here with 6:03 to go in the third quarter. 21-11 after that 2-point touchdown and 2-point conversion by the Bulldogs. We're lined up and ready to go on the kickoff. Dominguez waiting for the go-ahead, which he now has, and here comes the kick. He's going to kick it deep. Roswell will run this. They'll run the starburst. Nope, they're just going to turn and go. Number 6 back there. He gets by the first wave, by the second wave. He's to the 30, he's to the 40. Only Dominguez to beat, and he will make the tackle, but it's going to be all the way out to the 48-yard line.
Yeah, great return by Roswell, and Gonzalez caught that about the 2 or 3 yard line, and then just went behind his blocking on the right side. So good job by the Roswell Coyotes on that kick return.
So it'll be 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line. They'll start on the far hash, going from the south to the north here. Right to left as Robbie and I look at the field in front of this capacity crowd.
Roswell went down and scored last time. Defense needs to hold them here to get it back in offense's hands.
Yeah, we got that interception, but there was a penalty called on us, so they did go score. And they got heavy to the left, which is the wide side of the field. They got more guys on this side than on the other. Lynn takes the snap. He's going to turn, hand it off. They're going to go the other way with Lujan. And he's going to pick up about 5, maybe 6 yards. Actually, he's only going to be marked down for 4.
Same play, right? Just pull the guards. Linemen go to the right. He's patient. He finds a crease, and he cuts right through it.
The play that worried me the first time they ran it, we had one guy stay there where he was supposed to be and got him tripped up. The last time they ran it, they ran for a touchdown. Basically, it's a little counter trap. And worked pretty effectively. They only run it twice. All right, we're back, and the ball is on the far hash, their right hash, 2nd down and 6. Lynn takes a snap, makes the handoff. He's still in the backfield because he was just going to run it. He's rolled forward for a pickup of 1. Actually, they're going to give him all the way to the 45. Wow. I guess he's nipped the touch because we rolled him over on the tackle.
Marco Soto got him from behind. But again, he kind of tried to roll him down to the ground and gave him more yards.
3rd down and 3 for the Coyotes as the Bulldog fans on their feet. Roswell fans going crazy as well. Ball near the far hash, which is the right hash for the offense, left for the defense. 4:39 and counting on the game clock. Play clock down to 7. Lynn looking over the defense, brings the man in motion, going heavy to the right side. Snap is back, going to pitch it that way. And the Bulldogs coming up, and they're going to make the tackle short. Oh, something comes flying out of there. It'll be 4th down on the Bulldog side of the field. Coach Lynn may say, let's go for it.
I think he will.
They didn't pick up anything. It's 4th down and 3.
Good play by the defense. They got another play called right here. It's probably that counter trap. If he goes under center, which he's not.
All right, so again, tight formation. Bulldogs walking up on there, trying to draw us off sides. Now Lynn turns and looks at the sideline. Play clock got a lot of time on it, and he's going to trot over there with 13 seconds. Now he's running back out, down to 10. He's changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Down to 7. Bulldog fans going crazy. Down to 4, 3. Snap is back. There was a false start. Nobody saw it. He's going to step to 1. It's going to be well overthrown. Bulldogs will get the ball back at their own 45-yard line.
That's exactly what the Bulldogs needed. He rolled to the right, trying to get number 4, Ingram, on the back side, but the Bulldogs were disciplined. They stayed there. It was an overthrow, but I think even if it had been on, we could have knocked it away.
So a great turnover on downs forced by the Bulldogs defense. It'll be 1st and 10 at our 45. They're going to put the ball. They've been marking it like halfway between. I wonder why that is. I haven't seen that really all year much. But it's closer to the far hash, to the left hash for the Bulldogs, but not on it. So in between the middle and the left hash. Trips to the right side, which is the wide side of the field. They're going to be in man coverage over here. Their safety is over the top on the right side. Man is wide open, really, for the first 5 yards. Don't throw it to him. Looking down the field, he's going to step into one. He's got somebody going down.
Gotta be
that's pass interference.
It's got to be.
No penalty came in. He tried to come back to it and couldn't because he was shoved. I think that was hodling on a wheel route.
Yeah, it was hodling on a wheel route, and he had 3 steps on the guy, and that's number 11, Bolaños, and Bolaños knew he was beat. He was reading his eyes, so before the ball got there, he just kind of wrapped up hodling, so he couldn't catch the ball, and neither official catches it. Neither one.
Well, it was, and I agree with everything you said. Plus, it was a little underthrown, so Hodling did have to slip, but I guess they called incidental contact, Robbie, but it shouldn't have been. I think it was a penalty.
I just don't think they made the right call.
Yep. All right,
They missed it.
Trips to the near side again. This time they do have them covered. They're going to bring 4. They're going to pitch it to Parr. We got a penalty flag down in the backfield, which is normally holding. Parr picks up 11, but the white hat threw it right at the line. It's right at the lineman, so he's going to say holding, I guess. We'll let him tell us.
Penalty marker on the play.
And I don't know why he waits for everybody to come to him. He's the head official. He can just turn and call it. So it is a holding on the offense.
Holding against the Bulldogs.
So that'll bring up a 2nd down and 20 for the Bulldog offense. 3:28 to go in the third quarter. Ball moves back to the 35-yard line. Roswell again making some adjustments on defense. 9 and 22 lead. I didn't catch who came on. They're going to have 3 down linemen. They're going to roll up this time. The safety will roll up. Now he's going to back off. Warren takes a look over the defense. It is man coverage. Snap is back. Going to throw it deep again. And this is going to be way overthrown and out of bounds, which brings up a 3rd down and 20.
Trying to get it to Eglin down the sideline, and he's at a window there, right? After he beats the man over him, the safety's coming from the middle of the field. So there's a window in there, and he threw that too high and too long.
3rd and 20 for the Bulldogs at their own 35-yard line. 3:24 to go here in the third quarter. Our score 21-11. The Coyotes by 10. 14 seconds on the play clock as Warren just now gets into the huddle. He's going to be under 10. Well, they've reset the play clock. All right. Got plenty of time now. We're going to have standard A formation look. Again, 3 down linemen, 2 linebackers, 5 in the box. Snap is back. Pumps it. Going to throw it over the top again. We're wide open. A little underthrown, but he catches it. That's Fuentes for a big first down.
Okay, he put that one on the line that time. He didn't throw it up in the air. He didn't float it. Fuentes beat his guy, ran the out and up. And a good throw by Warren. Good protection by the line as he had time for that to develop, and a good catch by Fuentes.
1st and 10 at the Roswell 30. That was 3rd and 20, and we picked up way more than necessary. Gay formation again. We got our receivers out here together on the sideline, and Coach Moppin walking out on the field as I think maybe Roswell called a timeout. Roswell. All right, so 3:17 to go in the third quarter. 21-11 Bulldogs. We'll take a 30-second timeout.
I'm Ben from Roswell Seed Company. And I'm John. We've been helping New Mexico grow since 1898. Seeds, feed, fertilizer, tools, all the good stuff.
Basically, if it grows in the dirt, we probably sell it. Or at least argue about how good it'll grow.
We're just down on South Main and we're always happy to help.
And hey, we throw in the advice and bad jokes, both equally unlicensed.
Go where the pros go. Roswell Seed Company.
All right, so they're coming out of their respective timeout huddles on either side of the field, the Coyotes and the Bulldogs. 3:17 to go here in the third quarter. Bulldogs on the move, 21-11. It'll bring first down and 10 for Artesia as the offense trying to get another score. We got a double formation in the backfield, so a receiver or a slot, 2 backs on either side of Warren. 1 receiver over there in man coverage on the left side, short side of the field this way. He drops this way and looks. Now he's going to step underneath, and we got a hold again. That's going to be thrown and caught for a first down, but holding going to be called. They haven't been calling any holdings.
No. So the White Hats taking over the game.
Yeah,
because you watch their offense, all offensive line, they initially hold, right?
Sure.
To an extent. So, yeah, it's frustrating.
I guess that's what the call is. He hadn't told us yet. I can't figure out why he doesn't tell the fans, but the coaches, but pretty sure it's a holding. And again, silence on our end because we got to wait till he tells us. Holding offense. He finally tells us. Bring up a first down and 20 from our own 40. From the Roswell 40. 3:11 to go here in the third quarter. As Coach Moppin gives the play to Derek Warren. He's back in the huddle. And I don't know why we started the clock on a penalty. Trips to the near side, which is the short side of the field. Twins to the far side. Empty backfield. They look like they're going to bring the house. Warren calling out stuff to his receivers. He's bringing in an extra blocker. Snap is back. It's a little low. He gets a hold of it. That's going to be way overthrown, luckily, because that would have been intercepted. Threw it into double coverage. That'll bring up a second down and 20.
Yeah, a guy came free. The line, we brought Max Protect on the right side. The right side of the line talked to each other, but a guy was just right. The nose guard was free. Nobody blocked the nose guard.
I know that's been kind of a problem all game long. I'm not sure what's happening there. Offensive line calling, but he's right in the middle, so you think you block him. Second down and 20. Trips to the left side. Parra behind Warren in the backfield in the shotgun, the pistol formation. Again, they got a man uncovered, or he's covered, but 10 yards down the field. Snap his back, turn, pump it. He's looking to where he's double covered. Man, Warren's just going to run out of bounds. So we're running one guy with double coverage over here, trips over there, single coverage, and we're throwing it to the wideout on the right side every time, the coverage side. I don't fully understand that.
Third down, Bulldogs.
No, I mean, yeah.
And our slot over there.
Well, they tried to run the hitch and go, right? That's what they tried to run that time. But Roswell's not biting on it.
Well, plus they had a safety over the top.
Yeah, that's yeah.
He couldn't throw it anywhere right there. All right, we're back to A formation. Running back is Parra in the pistol. Third down and 20. Snap is back. Turn and fake the pitch. Bulldogs got plenty of time here. He's looking, still looking. He's going to throw it. That's going to be dropped by Parra. An unusual, not very often drop. Got through his hands and hit him in the shoulder pads.
So that's the fake it to pitch to Parra coming out on the right, roll to his left. Parra flaring out, but Parra just jogged. I guess they didn't call it. So then Derek looked for him back, which he would have been there. If he would have gone full speed down the sideline, been wide open. But Parra he kind of quit after the play.
Fourth down and 20 at the 40-yard line as Warren comes back into the ballgame with only 11 seconds on the play clock. So Bulldogs going to have to hurry here. They got trips to the right side. Oh, no, they don't. They got twins. They got A formation. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Turn, fake the handoff. Steps into it. He's got a man down the field, but he can't get there too far, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Well, that's just a good job by the Roswell defense. All right, I don't know.
There is a penalty flag down.
Well, I saw Jack Byers trying to get to that over there, and then number 6, after about 2 seconds after the play, shoved him in the back.
Yeah. That'll be after the play, so it'll just be still their ball if it is a unsportsmanlike or a late hit or something. I don't think the offense will keep it for the Bulldogs, if that's the call, and that's where it happened, it looked like. Refs are still talking about it. And our offense is still out there, but I can't believe we get to stay out there. Now they're coming off. So from the original spot, which was on their 40, if that's the call.
Red ball. Personal foul against the Coyotes.
That is the call. So march off 15 from the 40. It'll be first and 10 for the Roswell Coyotes with 2:28 to go in the third quarter. They'll be at their own 25-yard line. And again, splitting the difference between the middle of the field and the hash. And there's something to that, Robbie. I just don't know what it is. Maybe that's what maybe the pregame talk, maybe both coaches said, let's do that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because it's got a ball coming in from the ball boy from Roswell. First and 10 Coyotes as they force a turnover on downs. They're going to go a slot and a wide out to the wide side of the field. One receiver to the near side. Lujan in the backfield. I mean, right up on the quarterback lens. Snap is back. Going to take it, hand it to him. He gets through there, and then he's hit hard and spun around after a pickup of about 3. And they're not blowing the whistle. We ought to just be ripping at the ball because he's able to get another yard after 2 seconds of being stopped.
Right. We saw that last week against Levington. right? One of their backs was running the ball, and then we had him stop for about 2 seconds, and he was trying to go forward. We had him stopped, and they let him keep going. So, yeah, go for the ball.
It's almost like we had stopped because we thought they'd have been whistle. All right, same formation, a slot and a wide out to the far side. We're not covering now. He recognizes our safety. Turn, hand it off to him again. He's going to get the first down. Shorten the game right here, Coyotes. If the Bulldogs can't stop those runs at the right tackle and left tackle, they're going to shorten the game by a bunch. First down, Coyotes. Ball at the 37-yard line. First and 10 as Lynn gets back into the huddle with 22 seconds to go on the play clock. We're down to 1:35 and counting on the game clock. Again, same formation, a slot and a wide out on the far side, one receiver to the near side, X back to the near side. Lujan in tight behind Lynn in the shotgun. Snap is back. He does look like he's going to try to throw it, but he hands it off on delay. And 7 is through the middle. He's going to run for a long ways. He's all the way down to the Bulldog 25-yard line before he's finally tackled.
I'm watching our defensive end, Yvonne Chavez, because I watched him last 3 plays. He got held every play. And he got free of the lineman and got held that play. So, that's what we were talking about. It's just, that's a great play by Roswell, but, man, when you're holding, you can do whatever you want. And that stopped the Bulldog drive with the hold calls by the White Hat. Now he's not calling it.
First and 10 for the Coyotes at the Bulldog 25-yard line after a big run. It's going to go under a minute here in the third quarter before they snap it. 10 seconds and counting on the play clock. Lynn looking over it, down to 6. Snap is back, going to turn, hand it off to number 22. He goes into the middle, and he's going to be wrapped up and dropped after a pickup. It looks like they're going to give him forward momentum of 3 yards.
Good job by Sergio Robles with the Bulldog defensive line. Boy, he wrapped him up and took him down quick.
Down to 35 seconds on the game clock. As Roswell Lynn comes back into the huddle. He'll have a slot and a wide out to the far side, which is the short side of the field. One receiver to the near side. Number 22, Lujan, in there. And he goes into motion, empty backfield. Snap. He fakes that and turns and tries to run, which he is running. He'll get the first down and more as he drags a man down to almost the 10-yard line.
Boy, faked that handoff and just came around. Luke showing good running skills there. Baeza makes the tackle for the Bulldogs, but not before he picks up the first down.
That's going to end. Well, no, he got out of bounds, so one more play here, barring a defensive penalty. 7 seconds to go, and then he rolls the clock. I can't fully understand that unless he didn't get out of bounds. So that's going to be the last. That's going to be the last play of the third quarter. 21-11. We'll take a 30-second timeout.
Get great service with Pressure Services. Pressure Services LLC specializes in hydrovacs, vacuum trucks, kill trucks, sandblasting and coating, and roustabouts. The Bulldogs are champions on and off the field, and Pressure Services LLC are your champions when it comes to dependable, accountable, and efficient service. When you need it right, Pressure Services will be there for you. Pressure Services LLC, 575-736-1047. Go Bulldogs!
Thanks to a partnership with the City of Artesia, Eddy County residents are automatically enrolled in TransAero Medevac's free air ambulance program, ensuring no out-of-pocket costs if flown by TransAero. You can print your membership card on the City of Artesia's website. Keep this card with your ID and health insurance to act as a request for TransAero Medevac. Eddy County residents, take advantage of this free benefit and make sure when you need it most, fly with TransAero Medevac. Life support by air. Life support by
All right, so the fourth quarter about to get underway here as the Bulldog defense is going to come out and try to make a huge goal line stand. It's 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line on the Bulldog side of the field. Roswell looking to get a score and go back up by 3 scores. Right now up by 2. Lynn in the shotgun has his running back Rodriguez right behind him. Snap is back, turn, hand it off. Rodriguez looking to find a hole. He bounces outside, and then he's going to be wrapped up and tackled inside the 10 at about the 8.
That's what he does. He goes up in there, and he's so quick that he can't. He can bounce it out like that. Judy McNeil did a good job of forcing him out of bounds.
So that did stop the clock going out of bounds. 11:55 to go here in the fourth quarter. 21-11. It's second down, and they can get the first down. So I guess second down and 7. They're going to go heavy to the right side, which is the wide side of the field. Now you're going to go to the left, and number 18 is. Snap is back, going to pitch it the short side, cutting back inside. Bulldogs are there if they can hang on to him, which they do, and forcing down at about the 6, so it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Tootie McNeil came flying across as a corner. He kind of messed that play up for Roswell a little bit as McKinney cut up the field quickly. Pacheco makes the tackle for the Bulldogs.
So ball on the 7. Got to get to the 1. 3rd down and 6 for the Coyotes. I guess they got no gain on that play. Bulldog fans on their feet. They're loaded to the right side, which is the wide side. Now they go back to the other side. Number 4 goes that way. They've gone short side the last 2. Snap is back. Going to hand it off, trying to get outside. There was a hold, and they called it that time. That's going to come back. He didn't get it in anyway, but that holding will bring him back as he got down to about the 1-yard line. Man, one of our guys got just tackled, and we've been talking about it a lot. And that time it is called, so we'll bring him back 10 yards.
Yeah, I mean, I'm calling him out, so it's a good call on his part that time, but it's every play.
Yeah.
And this should be the best of the best that we have today for 5A state championship.
All right, so 10-yard penalty. It'll be 3rd down still, but they'll back it up 10 yards, so it'll be 3rd down. They can get a first without getting a touchdown. First down to reach is at the 1-yard line. All right, so it'll be 3rd down and 16.
That's play action, right?
Yep.
Or that counter trap.
Yep. We need to be watching our reads, the linebackers, because that counter trap is really good, but if they're reading it, they'll see it, and they'll make the tackle. So 3rd down and 16 from the Bulldogs' 17-yard line. Trips to the short side, which is the left side. Ball on the left hash, going from north to south. Twins out to the right. Lynn takes a snap, drops straight back. He's still looking to throw it. He's going to throw it over the top. That's going to be broken up back there. That was great defense by Villa.
Yeah, it was. I mean, he was deep, right? The receiver became the defender, number 5, Colby Sanchez, because Villa had such great position.
All right, they're going to bring out their field goal unit here. We need to watch for the fake and then try to get the block as well. 21-11, 10:59 to go here in the 4th quarter. And they'll line it up at the 23, so a 33-yard attempt here for their kicker, the left-footed kicker. As he looks it up and down. Now he's going to take his steps over. I believe that's number 48, Benjamin Vera. There's the kick. It looks good, but I think it may have been white. Nope, it got through. So the kick is good. 10:56 to go in the ball game. The score 24-11. We'll be back after 1 minute.
Now's the time to get a great deal on the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. Professional-grade mowers, durable Sidekick utility vehicles, and versatile compact tractors. It's the equipment you need to take care of your land. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment with 0% financing available or save up to $4,500.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell. 801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
Reliable Tint LLC has a brand new home at 1416 South 1st Street in Artesia, and they're ready to serve you. Now open Monday through Friday, 8 to 6, Reliable Tint specializes in professional window tinting and glass replacement for cars, trucks, SUVs, and yes, even big rigs and RVs. From reducing glare and heat to keeping your ride looking sharp, Reliable Tint has the experience and quality you can trust. Stop by their new location, 1416 South 1st Street in Artesia. Reliable Tint LLC, your local experts in tint and glass.
All right, the kickoff unit is down there for the Coyotes. They're putting the ball on the left hash. Kickoff return for the Bulldogs. 24-11 Coyotes, 10:56 to go here in the 4th quarter. The state championship game, 5A, here at Bulldog Bowl. Here comes the kick. It'll be a little pooch kick. It's going to be caught at the 37-yard line, trying to find a gap. And boy, he had the ball out there. I thought it was going to be stripped, but it did not. So 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at their 40-yard line. 41.
That's number 81 again for the Bulldogs. Just doing a good job, Destin Pacheco, of securing that ball. So now the offense has to go. We're down by 2 scores, Joby. 10:49 left in the game. If they're going to figure it out, they have to figure it out now.
All All right, so they're going to start on the right hash, or the Bulldog offense. Trips to the left side. One receiver to the far side is Eglin. Parr in the backfield behind Warren as he takes a look over the defense. They're going to stay. Nope, they got him in two safeties back this time. He steps into it, throws the out route, and that's going to be caught and tackled after a pickup of about 6.
Got Whitehead out here in the flat. The number 16 makes a quick tackle. I don't have him on the roster, so good pickup, though.
Trips to the wide side, this time to the right side as that moved the ball over to the left. They're going to stay with their 2 safeties back. Snap is back, going to run I thought I heard a whistle.
I thought I did too.
It's going to be a first down pickup after the speed option. Parra goes it down to the 41-yard line of Roswell.
Yeah, I like the quick offense there because Roswell's subbing in and out 3 or 4 players on defense, and that quick offense didn't allow them to do it.
10-17 and counting as Bulldogs are in the huddle. 24 seconds to counting on the play clock. They break the huddle. We're going to go trips to the right side. 1 man to the bottom, which is the left side and short side of the field. Parra behind Warren. They got a 4 down lineman and 2 backers in there. We're going to go no back as Parra goes out to the left. Snap is back. They rush 4. Warren steps under pressure. He loses the ball, and that's a turnover, Bulldogs.
That's a great play by number 53 for the Roswell Coyotes. He came around behind him, Gabriel Vegas, and he hit that, but Warren had it down in his motion trying to get it, and he just hit it out of his hands.
All right, 9:56 to go in the ball game. 24-11 Roswell. As the turnover gives the Coyotes back the ball. We ran 2 plays and got about 25 yards and then the fumble. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Coyotes at their own 37-yard line. Ball on the right hash. They're going from the left to the right as we look at it. North to the south. Lynn has a receiver to the right side and 2 to the left. Snap is back, going to turn and hand it off right into the middle of the field, and he's just going to squirt through and pick up about 40 yards, maybe 5.
Now they're just going to try to run clock. They got a strong running game. Pick up 5 yards play. You can do that all day long.
So they'll bring up 2nd down and 5 after the pickup of 5. As Lynn comes back into the huddle. Ball at their 42. Lynn looks over the defense. Play clock. He looked back at it. It's down to 10. He's got plenty of time. He can take his time here. Down to 7. Nice steps forward in that. Going to run the counter that way. Both guys pulled, and the Bulldogs come in there and wrap him up. They're going to give you 1 yard forward, so it'll break 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, no gain. It'll be 3rd down and 5.
Yeah, good job by Charlie Campbell. Came all the way in there from safety and made a quick tackle on Rodriguez.
So 3rd down and 5 now at their own 42-yard line for the Coyotes. They're again taking their time in the huddle. They're down to 14 on the play clock, 8:40 and counting on the game clock. Running some time here. Bulldogs need to make this stop and force the punt. Roswell's overloaded to the left, which is the short side of the field. Here's the snap. Turn and hand it off. He's got the first down, and he's close. It depends on where they fought. Yeah, they got him. They gave him the first down.
Lujan up the middle, right, straight up the middle on the defense, and we know they're going to run the ball right now. So Roswell, just offensive line's winning the battle right now against our defense.
Game clock down to 8:15 and counting. Play clock at 21, and they're going to take their time every time, which is exactly what they should do. Try to run every minute off this clock and get the win in the state championship game. They're going to go A formation look, so they're coming out and changing it up a little bit, but I would not be surprised to see a run again. Snap is back. No, he's going to turn and hand it off, and the Bulldogs play it pretty good. They're going to give you 4 momentum of a yard, so it'll be 2nd down and 9 on the draw.
Just spreading them out, trying to open up that middle for Lujan.
So 2nd down and 9, ball on the left hash for the offense as Lynn comes back into the huddle. 7:31 and counting to go here in the ball game. 13-point lead for the Coyotes, 24-11. They're going to spread us out with the twin in a slot to the near side, which is the wide side. 1 receiver to the far side, plus an X-back. Snap is back. Going to turn, hand it off. Going to try to bounce it outside. Nowhere to go, but he'll fall forward for a pickup of about 2. maybe 3. Bring up a 3rd down and 6.
Miguel Soto on the tackle for the Bulldogs. I don't know, Joby, when you got 6 linemen on the line and we stayed with 3 down linemen, I mean, you'd think we'd have a 5-man front that we could put in or, to combat this, because it frees linemen up, offensive linemen, to get to our linebackers. The rest of everybody's, we talked about at the start of the game, everybody else is 5 yards deep. We got 6 guys 5 yards deep. And some of those linemen just got a free run at them.
All right, they're going to go tight. Again with 3rd down and 6 at the 49. Turn and fake the pitch, looking to throw the ball. Is Lynn. Now he's just going to tuck it and run. He's going to be hit at the 50. We don't run him out of bounds, or do we? I guess we do, right at the 50. So it'll bring up a 4th down.
So what do you do here? You punt it or you just go for it?
Well, if I'm Roswell, I'm punting it, trying to bury us in the corner. Our offense has not been doing well. They start the clock. I thought he went out of bounds, but I guess he didn't. So the clock is going, 6:15 and counting. 4th down, Coyotes. Ball on the 50, or right inside the 50 on the Bulldog side. So do we go after it right here? I think. Well, it's tough to say. If we get a block going.
Set up a return and let Campbell or Villa run it all the way back.
And they're missing players. They're missing the whole left side here are the Coyotes. And they're going to take a timeout. So with 5:51 to go in the ball game, 24-11, it'll be punting to us when we come back after a 30-second timeout.
Here are some helpful tips to get you and your teeth through the winter months from Smile Expressions in Artesia. Brush your teeth twice a day. Brushing not only protects your teeth, but also protects the gums from catching infections. Use the right toothpaste. The cold winter air as well as sinus pressure can cause sensitivity. Floss daily. Flossing protects your mouth from developing plaque, which can make you more prone to problems like heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and oral cancer. At Smile Expressions, we welcome new patients. Contact us today, 575-746-1900.
All right, we're back here as the Coyotes come back out. They just had a mix-up there on their punt. I don't think all of them that were on punt team realized they were punting. So the Bulldogs will have 2 men standing about the 20. Now they're going to back up a little bit. Villa and Campbell, who's been returning punts all year. 6:20 to go here. And now, for some reason, the White had it said stop. I'm not sure why. All right, so they're going to redo. I don't know.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know either. But he stopped the play after it was snapped. So there wasn't any penalties down, but just stopped the play. Something happened. All right, going to reset and look to punt it. Snap is back. Bulldogs are setting a return. Took his time. It's going to go over to Villa, and he's going to catch it, and he's going to go around. He's got a wall developing, or umpire was in his way, and he couldn't get upfield. Good coverage by Roswell. Looked like we had a wall, Robbie, but 2 white guys in white got through, no blocks.
Well, and they stayed home because they had an outside guy. He's trying to get around the right corner over there, and he couldn't because the outside guy over there stayed home, so he had to try to cut inside of him, and then the pursuit was good.
All right, so 1st and 10 at the Bulldogs 16-yard line. We got to score twice. We got 6:08 to do it. Certainly possible for the Artesia Bulldog offense. Slotting a wide out either side. They do have 2 safeties over the top. Linebackers out on their slots. Reminds me of the old Goddard offense. 5 men in the box. Snap is back. He's looking this way, comes back the other way. That's caught by Byers. It'll be a big 1st down pickup of about 13.
Turn that slant route to Byers. He looked right. Then he came back to the left. So good throw, good catch.
1st down and 10 at the 28-yard line. Bulldogs right back up on the line of scrimmage. 5:56 and counting. Slots and wideouts either way. Snap is back and turn and pitch it to Hodling coming back this way. And then there's a penalty flag as he gets waylaid over on the sideline.
Yeah, they're going to get the Bulldog offense for holding in the backfield.
Yep. We'll see if they take it. I think it was a loss of 2. It'd bring up a 2nd down and 12 or a 1st down and 20. Holding, Bulldogs. So they will take the penalty. I didn't ever even see him look over at the Roswell staff, but it was a 2-yard loss. Good open field tackle out there. So we set first down and 20 at our own 18-yard line. 5:47 to go here in the ball game. Down by 13, 24-11 are the Bulldogs. Trips to the right side. Parra in the backfield. One receiver to the near side. Ball near the near hash. Not quite in the middle. Man goes into motion. Out to that is Parra, so an empty backfield. Snap is back. Three-man rush. He's going to be tackled in the backfield.
Rushing three guys. Got 5 linemen. And number 15 from the outside, David Gamond. He just comes around to everybody and comes up behind Warren and makes the sack.
So bring it up second down and a bunch. We're back at our 10-yard line. Second down and, well, we're back at, well, I said 10-yard line. That's where I thought they were standing over there. But at our own 13, second down and 25. Trips to the right, ball on the near hash, which is the left hash. Warren's going to turn, throw it out there to Parra. And so he's looking to throw it as well, but he's going to be tackled for a loss.
Yeah, that's a great job of number 16 for the Coyotes. As Parra looking downfield, they covered Eglin, so there was nowhere to go with it. And now Parra's down again, but number 16, we don't have his name, but great play by him.
They're helping Parra get up. And he is walking under his own, but he's holding that right arm out again. So something to do maybe with his, well, I could speculate it all day long, but it looks like up in the shoulder area maybe. This is his third time to come out with that same kind of look. But he is under his own power, so it's definitely not from his waist down. So third down and 29 to go. That's tough. I mean, you got plays in the playbook, but when the defense knows it's third and 29, they play that way. And they know it's third and 29.
Yep.
All right. We'll take the snap at our own 9-yard line. Warren in the shotgun. Running back behind him in the pistol. Snap is back. Just get about half of it back here would be good enough. Going to throw it deep. Hodling goes up and makes the catch.
That's a great catch by Kel Hodling.
Oh, they said he dropped it.
Oh.
When he came down, it must have hit the ground and popped loose. We saw him catch it up at the highest point on the wheel route. It had been close to the first down, not quite. It would have been 4th and 3, but it comes out of his hands. We couldn't see it for the sideline. So 4th down. And a long ways, still 29 yards. Trips to the near side. The Roswell fans going crazy on their feet. 4th and 29 at our own 9-yard line. 3-man rush and might bring 4 off the corner. They're acting like they're going to. They do. Step into it. We're going to try to run and that's going to be caught, but well short of the first down. And it will be first down Roswell at our 17-yard line.
That's caught by John
Right now? What's their ball?
18-yard line, 17-yard line, first down, Coyotes.
First down for the Coyotes on the turnover on downs. It'll be their ball at our 22 with 4:22 to go here in the ball game. And they don't have to take their time right here because there's no play clock running, our game clock running. They're going to come out in their heavy formation. Lynn in the shotgun. Snap is back. Going to turn and pitch it. Bulldog defense coming up. He pounces it outside. He's got Bia chasing him and does save the touchdown-saving tackle. Boy, he's fast. Number 22, Lujan.
Yeah, corner came up and tried to force it, and he went around the block that time, and Miguel Soto chased him down. He saved the touchdown.
All right, so timeout. We're going to take it as well. A 30-second timeout.
Timeout, Artesia.
KCLT is the leader in surface rental equipment and customer service throughout the Permian Basin. With yards in Artesia and Monahans, Texas, you can count on KCLT to work 24/7, 7 days a week. Their professional mechanics are always out in the field and are Dorch certified. KCLT is there to make sure your site is ready when you are ready and can certify your man lift and forklift operators on site or in our yards. Save KCLT in your contacts, 575-308-8647. Surface rental equipment all in one one place. KCLT, helping you keep America running. Proud supporter of the Artesia Bulldogs.
Okay, welcome back after the Artesia timeout. It's going to be second down and 5 at the Bulldog 12-yard line. Again, Lynn's going to have everybody in tight. I think it is Lujan back. No, it's Rodriguez this time in the backfield. Snap is back, going to hand it right off the middle, and he tries to bounce outside. He's going to be tackled from behind. That'll be a loss of 2.
Miguel Soto comes to the middle, wraps him up, and makes the tackle.
And a timeout taken by the Bulldogs again. That's their second, so they'll have 1 left. We'll take another 30-second timeout.
The Artesia Historical Museum and Arts Center now has their very own website. Visit artesiamuseum.org to stay up to date on events and exhibits. Look through historical photos of Artesia, submit research requests, and more. For information, please call 575-748-7345. Stop by the Artesia Historical Museum and Arts Center at 505 West Richardson Avenue or online at artesiamuseum.org. Open Tuesday through Saturday from 9 to 4. This ad paid for by Artesia Lodgers Tax.
All right, we're back here coming out of the second Bulldog timeout. And, Robbie, it's third down and about 7. They could kick. I mean, theoretically, they would kick it if we hold them here and try to go up by 3 scores if they were able to get it to go through. And I'm thinking as a former head coach, that's what you would do if you're held on 4th down here.
Yeah, I would think so. That's what you're looking at. Run the ball right here, run it towards the middle. Kind of line him up in the middle of the field if that's what you want to do.
All right, so the Bulldogs defense ready to go. Want to get a stop. And ideally get a strip and go the other way with it. They're going to run a speed option that way. Lynn is going to step in. He is going to be stopped short of the first down. So that will be another timeout and the final timeout for the Bulldogs with 4:01 to go here in the final quarter. And, Robbie, we'll keep it right here. If they do kick a field goal and it goes, then we'd be down 3 scores. If we can block it, run it back, that would be ideal, I guess, if they do kick it. And I don't know why they wouldn't kick it right here.
Well, if they do kick it, it's 27. If we score and if we could go for 2 each time, we could tie it, right?
Yeah, right.
But there's a lot happening in there, right? Scoring, going for 2, onside kick, getting it, scoring again. There's a lot that has to happen that you put pressure on by kicking the field goal right now. But Lynn, he may just go for that first down because if he gets the first down, we can't stop the clock with any timeouts.
Yeah, it's 4th down and 3, and they've been getting, we don't have any stats today, but I'm thinking they're getting more than a 3-yard average on their run. So I'm like you, maybe he goes for it.
Especially on the wide side of the field.
Well, they're going to kick it.
They are going to kick it. There we go. There it is.
Answers the question real quick. Their kicker, I think, is number 48. Every time I try to look at him when he turns this way. So that's Benjamin Vera. He lines it up. This will be a kick. It's blocked! Bulldogs block it. Boy, who is that? Is that Campbell?
Yeah, it's Charlie Campbell. Came off the right side from the kicker and just went Superman. Dove across there and got his hands on it and blocked that kick.
So 1st down and 10 for the Artesia Bulldogs, and they'll get the ball at their own 20-yard line, I believe. The official was looking like, did we mark it where they were down? Or?
Yeah, one thing Roswell's been doing is their running backs and their receivers have been playing some defense today.
Yeah.
Right? They've been coming in, covering ours. That's why they have so many platoon guys going. But I think with the Bulldogs may go hurry-up offense here, they're going to keep them in.
Yeah, empty backfield, trips to the middle, to the left, twins to the right for the Bulldogs. They're showing a blitz. Warren takes a snap. They do bring 5. Going to throw it over the middle, and that's going to be caught by is that Sawyer?
Yeah, it's Whitehead.
Whitehead.
That's what we've seen all day long. What we've been asking for all day long. Whitehead trips. He's a slot in the trips. He goes around Anaya. Perfect throw by Warren, and he catches it.
All right, trips again.
Sorry, that one-on-one coverage.
This time they don't bring, or they just bring 4. Warren steps into it. It's going to throw it deep. And that's going to be caught down there by the Bulldogs and gets out of bounds as well.
Again, just threw it up, and Eglin went up that time. Eglin went up and timed it perfectly, went up and caught it.
1st and 10 for the Artesia Bulldogs at the 13-yard line of the Coyotes. 3:38 to go here in the ball game. Down by 13 are the Bulldogs. 2 passes and we're in the red zone. Trips to the left side. Parra in the backfield. Going to turn, come this way, looking. He's going to throw it. That's going to be caught at about the 9-yard line and tackled immediately. That was to Sawyer again. 3:28 and counting. Bulldogs need to get right on the ball.
Yeah, you want to get in the end zone on these passes. You don't want those outside of the end zone right now.
So trips to the right side, Twins to the near side. Warren looking over the defense. Defense is kind of late getting there. He takes some time. Going to throw it. It's going to be tipped, and that will stop the, looked like they tried to run a screen maybe on the left side.
They did. Jack Byers.
Yeah.
Going to Jack Byers over here, which has been successful all year. But again, I'd like to see it thrown in the end zone right now.
So 3rd down and 5 for the Bulldogs. Can get a first down. We're at the 8-yard line. 3:12 to go in the ball game. Trips to the right side. We've got Pondo in the backfield, it looks like, instead of Parra. They're in man coverage over there. They do have a safety over the top as he spreads out. Warren looking over the defense. Snap is back. Going to run the speed option. And getting in for the touchdown is Parra, so they weren't expecting it, I suppose, and it worked perfectly.
That's Pondo, actually, that went in the end zone. So speed option, Pondo, he sidestepped one guy, he put a good move on, went in untouched into the end zone. So, I mean, gosh, this would be the greatest comeback ever if we could do it, Joby, but that's a start.
That didn't take long, 3:08 to go. We had 4 minutes. I think it took about 52 seconds to get a touchdown. So
where's the kicker?
Yeah, where is our kicker? Dominguez is not out there. Now he's coming. He was way over here on the sideline. What are we down? Well, they haven't started. Yeah, they have. So 23 on the play clock. So he's set. Snap is back. Hold is down. Kick is up. The kick looked good from here. All right, we'll be back in 1 minute.
Come on, bud. It's time. The early bird gets the worm. Now, come on. Told you we'd be first.
Hey, early birds!
Don't miss out on our Black Friday sale. Buy 3, get 1 free on 4 Big O branded tires. Plus, get 0 interest if paid in full within 12 or 6 months.
Future, you can save a little time by booking on your phone.
Only at Big O Tires.
Of Artesia, a company specializing in excavation and construction, is proud to support and provide construction services to the people and businesses of Eddy County and the surrounding area. With their expert knowledge of the industry, Hocker & Sons is well equipped to offer top-level service and professionalism to all oil field businesses, commercial and private parties with excavation and construction needs. Call Hocker & Sons today at 575-365-3175 or visit their website at hockerandsons.com. Go Bulldogs!
Okay, we're back here. The Bulldog kickoff team is out. They've got their hands team out on the front line here. Do the Roswell Coyotes as the Bulldogs break the huddle. Dominguez puts it right on the X, the 40-yard line. And here comes the kick. It is an onside. It does take a bounce. The Bulldogs have a chance! I think we got it. First down, Artesia with 3:08 to go.
Adele Villa. Boy, that was a perfect onside kick by Dominguez. It just bounced around, hit a Roswell Coyote, bounced in front of him, and then Villa fell on the ball. So, boy, Bulldogs have a chance here, Joby.
3:08 to go, 24-18. We got to score a touchdown and get the end one to take the lead. Down by 6 with 3 minutes and 8 seconds to go in the ball game. Coach Moppin with his quarterback and a slot over on the sideline. Actually, it's Byers out over there with him. So 21 seconds on the play clock as Warren gets back into the huddle. Ball on the right hash for the Bulldogs. A formation look. Slot and wide out either side. I think it's Pondo in there in the backfield. Warren takes a snap. Steps into it. Throws it deep. Byers running toward it, and he just can't get to it. And I don't know why there wasn't a penalty in the backfield. He got hit. I'm picking on him now. at this point. But
well, they took a step before they hit him that time. We didn't take a step when he called it, so yeah.
Yeah, we hit him as he threw it.
Boy, that's the difference in inches in the game, right?
Yep.
Byers taking off. That was just about 1 yard too deep.
Yeah, and he was behind his guy. All right, so 2nd down and 10. Ball remains on the far hash. Trips now to the left side. Warren with Pondo behind him in the backfield. One receiver to the far side. They're showing a blitz. They do bring a blitz. He's going to roll away from it. Throw it, and that's going to be caught. And then out of bounds. Boy, that was a late hit, but no penalty flag, so it'll be a 1st down or close to it. And that was Fuentes with the catch.
Yeah, good rollout by Trent. They're rolling him because they're coming at him, so they rolled him to the left to clear the pocket. Good throw, running to his left. Good catch by Fuentes.
3rd and 1 for Derek Warren and the Bulldog offense as he's still talking to Coach Moppin on the sideline. 20 seconds on the play clock. 2:59 on the game clock. 24-18 Roswell. Bulldogs break the huddle. They're going to go trips to the wide side, which is the right side. One receiver to the near side. They only got to get one. They're showing a blitz. Going to roll Pondo out. Empty backfield. Snap is back. Got it off in time. Just a 3-man rush. Going to throw it. No. Almost intercepted as he threw it to the other team. Yikes. Nobody back there for the Bulldogs.
No, and Shane McMath, the safety's back there, and there was nobody, and he was trying to get to that ball. He could see interception written all over that thing, and he just was able to touch it with his right hand, but unable to bring it in.
So we got to get a 1st down right here. It's 4th and 1, and that needs to be first and foremost. Got plenty of time. Just get the 1st down. Don't know that you throw it, but maybe you do. I mean, they're going to be looking for the pass. Warren takes a look. He's going to send Pondo over to the left side. Empty backfield. Maybe a quarterback run here. He is going to run it, and he's got the 1st down. Boy, we had to get it. He just did. 1st down for the Bulldogs.
I'm just sitting there thinking that's where you wish we had to go under center and just quarterback sneak, right? But same thing right there.
Spread them out. Now get back on the ball because, well, they stopped the clock to move the chains.
They haven't moved them yet. They're questioning it.
Well, that's a 1st down. I mean, I can see it. I feel like I can see it from here. They're asking for it on the sideline over there, I think, or maybe the White Hat was just going to look at it. We're going to keep it right here. So, assuming we got the 1st down, we've got plenty of time, 2:51, to take our time, pick them apart, and get down and score.
Yeah, I'm nervous about this measurement.
Well, I am too.
I mean, it looked like he had it by half a yard when he went to the ground, and then when they spotted it, it's now questionable. This is a game right here, Joby.
Ball game. If we don't have it, it'll be their ball, and they can just run the time off. And we don't have it.
I don't think so.
We got it by an inch. 1st down.
Oh my gosh, by 1 inch.
1 inch. 1st down.
1 inch.
Roswell, the entire team, they should throw a flag right now on the Coyotes. They're all out on the field complaining. I mean, the entire team. Not the entire team, but 80% of them. All right, so 1st down for the Bulldogs at the Roswell 38-yard line by an inch. 2:51 to go. A formation look. Pondo behind Warren in the shotgun. Clock is now rolling. Snap is back. 3-man rush. He's going to step into it again, throw it deep. And we can't get to it, and no flag. He was trying to slow down and get to it, but that's a really hard throw for any quarterback to throw it across the field on a deep go.
Yeah, left hash mark, deep go to Eglin down the right sideline, and you're having to throw it 50, 55 yards, and then the sun is all, it's in both of their eyes, the defender and the receiver. So, yeah, tough call right there.
All right, so we'll break the huddle with about 15 seconds maybe on the play clock. They do. So enough time here. They're going to go A formation look. Pondo behind Warren in the shotgun. Roswell with 3 linemen. It looks like they're going to rush 4. Snap is back. They do bring 4. It's a draw. Pondo gets by the first guy through first wave, still on his feet, and then is tackled at about the 29-yard line. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 1.
Good call. They're rushing 3, dropping 8. So run the draw with Pondo. I mean, that's a great call.
All right, 3rd down and 1. Back on the quickly. Warren's going to roll this way. Now he's going to stop and turn and go back the other way, and he'll get the 1st down or right at it.
Nope, he's short.
So they're saying 4th down, so no gain. 4th and 1 again. Clock is running down to 2:05 and counting. We can't stop it. Coach Maupin's going to take a second here. We just got to get a first down and then get the touchdown. All right, so 4th down and 1 at the 29-yard line.
If I was Roswell, I'd blitz this time looking for that quarterback draw.
17 seconds on the play clock, plenty of time. Empty backfield for Warren. They are blitzing. Snap is back. He does run up the middle. He's got the first down and more. And he goes down inside at about the 22-yard line. First down for the Bulldogs. 1:37 on the clock. 1:38. Need to get right back on the ball. Well, they got a man down with a cramp, it appears, so that's going to give us a minute to talk about it. Stop the clock. Stop the clock. Ooh, it's 1:34 to go, and they do have a man down. No telling how long he'll be down, Robbie, so we're going to keep it right here. We've got 1:34 to go. We got to score a touchdown, and that ties it. And then you got the extra point for the win, but we got to score a touchdown first.
Yeah, and just back to that call. Great job by the offensive line because Roswell was 90% sure we're running quarterback draw. They did bring both linebackers, so it's 5-on-5. And Warren did a good job. Line did a good job of everybody getting a hat on somebody, created a lane, and he just run up the middle. So that was a great offensive play. Good job by the line. And that's number 12 that's coming up limping McMath.
One of those, I think he's a safety maybe. But in any case, he is walking off the field under his own power, so hopefully he is okay. And it looks like maybe he is. So 1:34 to go here in the ball game. They will roll this clock as soon as they say go, which they do. So Warren needs to go ahead and get a play called here, get a play off. They're going to bring the pressure. Are the Coyotes? Snap the ball, boys. They do bring it. He's going to step into it. He's got a man. Oh, he went down. I'm not sure. I guess he had to get back on the ball. That's a first down or close. It's down to the 15-yard line.
Yeah, Jack Byers caught that wide open. If he didn't fall down, he might have scored.
Yeah. All right, right back on the ball. 2nd down and 4. Back to an A formation look. Warren looks over the defense. Taking a long time between here. Snap is back. 3-man rush. Going to throw it over the top, and that's caught. Oh, no, he dropped it. All right, so 1 minute to go with the drop ball in the end zone.
Jack Byers ran number 9 into the end zone. Kyle Williams. And then it was thrown back shoulder. Jack jumped, turned around in the air, got his hands on it, but number 9, Williams, did a good job defensively too. Yeah.
All right, so 3rd down and 3 at the 15. Back to a normal A formation look here for the Bulldogs. Pondo behind Warren in the shotgun. They got 4 down linemen, 2 of them really wide. They bring a man off the foot. He does get it away. It's caught, but he's on the ground. So it's caught. It's a 1-yard gain. We got to get back on the ball. 53 seconds. Got to run a play.
4th down.
4th down and 3 to go, or 2 to go. 4th and 3. 41 seconds. They got those 2 guys wide. Warren taking a long time. Snap is back. They rush him off the corner again. He's going to throw it. If that's caught, it's a first down. It is a catch. Was he out of bounds? And indeed was out of bounds for first down. So 30 seconds to go, and I think that was Byers with the catch.
And that is 3 4th downs in a row on this drive.
So 1st and goal at the 9-yard line. They roll the clock. Warren looking over the field. Snap is back. Take the handoff. Throws it up the top. Touchdown, Artesia!
Jack Byers laid it up in the end zone, and he went up and got the ball. Number 21 was in defense of Rhonda. But a great throw by Warren and a great play by Jack Byers.
All right, so 24 seconds to go. PAT unit coming onto the field. All we got to do is kick that, and then they're going to have about 24 seconds to do something with it.
This is unbelievable, Joby. I mean, we were middle of 4th quarter, both of us were like, oh, my gosh. Timeout, Roswell.
All right, let's keep it right here.
Okay.
We're going to keep it here. All right, so oh, my gosh. Keep it here. Bulldogs tie it up with 24 seconds to go, Robbie. It started with that big completion, get in the end zone.
Yep.
Okay, got us within 7 or 6, and then the onside kick. And, you can't dive it into the field anymore. So he just kicked kind of a nice bouncer, and the Bulldogs get it. And then, again, you said it, 3 4th downs.
Well, and let's go back before that, the blocked field goal.
Oh, that's right, the blocked field goal.
Because it's not even an option right now, the blocked field goal. So,
that's right.
Yeah. So just right now, Dominguez, I mean, We need this, right?
Yep. Bulldogs line up in that awkward-looking, and now they're going to rotate in for a normal PAT look. Roswell, of course, going to try to block it. Snap is back, hold it down, kick is up. Kick is good. Bulldogs take the lead with 24 seconds to go, 25-24, and we'll take a 30-second timeout.
Are you ready to make a difference in the lives of students and athletes right here in the City of Champions? Artesia Public Schools is now hiring school bus drivers for routes and activities. A CDL, background check, and drug test are required, but don't worry, we'll help you get your CDL. Join the team and drive our Bulldogs to success on the road and in life. Visit bulldogs.schoolspring.com to learn more. That's bulldogs.schoolspring.com. Drive the pride of Artesia.
All right, we are back here, KSVPTV.com, KSVP Radio. Robbie and I, our hearts are beating right now. I just asked him, my heart's beating fast as yours, and he said, yeah. And I think the fans for the Bulldogs are too, and probably the fans for the Coyotes. I mean, my gosh, what a battle.
It's an unbelievable state championship game. Roswell's had the momentum the entire game.
Yes.
They have stymied our offense. They have moved the ball pretty much consistently most of the game and controlled the clock. But I tell you what, to this Artesia Bulldog credit, this team, there's no quit in them.
You know what? And you corrected me, and it was a perfect correction. It all started, the momentum swung when Charlie Campbell blocked that field goal.
Yeah.
Everything switched right then. So right now the Bulldogs just have to make sure they don't give a kickoff return, and then they got to make sure they don't give up a long run or pass.
Do you kick it deep here?
He can kick it through the end zone. It's completely still, but if he doesn't get it there and you don't kick your coverage, Roswell's got speed back there. So I don't know what you do. We'll see what he does. Here comes the kick from Dominguez. He's going to squib it, which is probably the right call. It's through the Roswell hands. They pick it up, number 22, and he's going to be wrapped up and taken to the ground at the 31-yard line with 19 seconds to go in the ball game.
Number 17, first Bulldog there, and that is Leighton Whitmire. So now it comes down to the Bulldog defense, right? Roswell defense gave up the touchdown that time. Well, the offense earned it. But Bulldog defense right now, they just got to hold them as 19 seconds left in the game. You know, they got to throw it deep or do a trick play, hook and ladder, you know, something like that. So secondary's got to fall back.
All right, so we should be we're just going to have a three-man rush. They're going to have trips over to the left side. Bulldogs need to fall back.
Yeah, get back.
We need more guys over there.
Charlie, get back.
All right, Lynn looking for the snap. He's got it. We rush three. He's got time. We get around the corner, though, and can we get him down? He's going to throw it. It's going to be incomplete with 12 seconds to go on the clock.
Trying to get it to number 5 over there. Tootie McNeil comes up limping a little bit.
We need to get him replaced, Robbie. You don't leave him out there. They haven't seen it yet. I guess he's just got a cramp. And Campbell's telling him, no, we don't want him to come off the field.
Yeah.
Charlie working on him over there. But I have a feeling he's going to have to come off, and they are going to call a timeout here for him because I guess it's a cramp the way Charlie Campbell's holding up his leg.
Yeah.
12 seconds to go in the ball game.
So he was the trips bunch group out left, way out left that time, and he was looking right.
Yeah.
Number 6 is their go-to receiver.
All right, so he's coming off the field under his own power, so it must have just been cramp because Tootie is off the field easily.
Yeah, need somebody in for him.
Yeah, and somebody went in, I think. Yeah, it's Melendez, number 29. So you just don't want to get beat deep here is the big thing.
Right.
And if you can get pressure, they put pressure on Lynn that time with a three-man rush. Empty backfield, trips to the left, twins to the right. Lynn rolls to the right, looking down the field. He's going to be hit right as he throws it. That's going to be dropped. 4 seconds to go.
Trying to get it to Ingram, number 4, across the middle. 4 Bulldogs around him, but he dove in between them and almost made a catch.
I know, it was close. And they can kick a field goal and win the ball game, so we don't want to let them get down there.
Yeah, Lynn threw that about 55 yards in the air, getting hit by a Bulldog.
So 4 seconds. This should be it, barring a penalty. Bulldogs just don't want to give up anything deep for a touchdown.
Wow. What a game, Joby.
What a game. There's only 7 seconds on the play clock. They're going to have to hurry. 5, 4, 3, 2. They don't have any timeouts either. 1. That's delay of game. Delay of game. They called it. Back them up 5. That'll back them up 5 yards, which they still got, I mean, we just got to stop anything deep. This should be the final play of the ball game, barring a penalty, a defensive penalty. (25-24), 4 seconds to go. Bulldogs with an unbelievable comeback. They lead by 1, but Roswell still has a chance. They're at their own 27-yard line, empty backfield. Glenn looks over the defense. Snap is back. Bulldogs rush. Going to put some pressure. Can they get to him? They do. They got him. That's over. The sack ends the ball game. The Artesia Bulldogs are our 2025 state champions. The final score, 25-24.
Marco Soto and Yvonne Chavez get to him and take him down to end this game, Joby.
What an amazing comeback for the Artesia Bulldogs. Number 33. And Gene, I think we'll take a timeout and then come back and wrap it up. Bulldogs win 25-24.
Hi, this is Danny Kirkendall with Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia. We're celebrating 100 years in business here on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia, and we invite you to come see us for your new Chevy, GMC, or a just perfect pre-owned vehicle. Our GM certified team is ready to assist you, so give us a call at 575-746-3551 or visit us online at guychevy.com.
Guy Chevrolet celebrating 100 years at the corner of 1st and Main in downtown Artesia.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin & Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin & Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin & Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Looking for power, performance, and a whole lot of game day style? Come to Major Supply, your one-stop shop for industrial goods and outdoor gear. With the brands you trust, Milwaukee, Rigid, and much more. Built for the job site and tough enough for any task. And when the work's done, gear up for game day with team apparel, sunglasses, and all the sporting equipment you need to play hard and cheer harder. Tools, threads, and everything in between. Stop by today at 1808 South 1st in Artesia, or check them out online at MajorSupplyLLC.com.
Family owned and operated for 4 generations, Forest Tire is here to service all your tire needs day and night. With your busy travel schedule, what you need is a tire that can keep up, like the exceptionally long-lasting Michelin Defender tire with an 80,000-mile warranty and the safety you expect. You can lose track of time and focus on what really matters. For all your tire needs, brakes and alignments too, Forest Tire Company is a friend you can always count on. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
Want to make a change but don't know where to start? Come talk to us and we'll show you how. With smaller classes, online options, flexible schedules, and affordable tuition, the start you need is right here at Southeast New Mexico College. It's smart to start at SENMC. Just go to senmc.edu or visit the campus today. Spring registration is ongoing.
Smart to start at SENMC. Southeast New Mexico College, where you're meant to be.
Classes start January 21st.
There is a difference.
When was the last time a bank asked you if you'd like to keep more of your money? At Artesia Credit Union, you pay yourself by avoiding big bank fees and all the corporate investors that go along with them. Let Artesia Credit Union help you achieve financial happiness. From home and auto loans to a working line of credit or sending your kids to college, membership is open to anyone who calls New Mexico home. Stop by the branch on 5th Street or log on to artesiacu.org. Artesia Credit Union, member NCUA, an equal housing lender. Willbanks LLC and Willbanks Trucking Services LLC has over 37 years of experience, from 1987 to 2025, in the Permian Basin oil and gas industry. Willbanks recently divested out of the rig moving operations to focus exclusively on providing crane services to support the growing demand in the basin. Willbanks continues to provide quality, expert, and performance-based services to a multitude of customers, with a fleet ranging from 60-ton to 350-ton cranes and locations in Hobbs, Artesia, and Odessa, Texas. We hope that you will consider our team for projects ranging from plant builds, compressor sets, to general site build. Please call us at 575-746-6318 to find out what we can do for you. Willbanks LLC, your regional expert in the crane world.
All right, Bulldog fans, Robbie Blue and I are back here, and the trophy has been presented to the Roswell Coyotes, Robbie, the red, and now they're getting to do the presentation to the Bulldogs for the blue trophy.
You want to let everybody listen to Danny as he calls it?
I do. So they're getting the pictures of the Roswell Coyotes with their red trophy right now. The way that our offense had played really through 3 and maybe 3/4 of the game, I was thinking improbable for a comeback, but possible. And I didn't say that, but I did say it was still possible. And the Bulldogs did it. They did it with that blocked field goal.
To receive the new Cinda
Here's Danny Parker.
Class 5A state championship trophy, the Artesia
Well, you got to give the Roswell Coyotes credit, right? I don't think there's two teams in the state that know each other better than the Artesia Bulldogs and the Roswell Coyotes. It's the third straight state championship game we've played against them. We play them in district every year, and we tend to swap, right? We swap district, we swap state with them. They had a great game plan. They got great athletes. They played well, and our offense looked bad. Part of it was our offense, but part of it was, they were dominating our offensive line. They were getting to Warren. They were moving. They were covering our receivers. And I just think it boiled down as we saw the momentum change there on that blocked field goal by Charlie Campbell. That changed momentum, and this group of boys said, we're not going to lose. Because the next play, Whitehead made an incredible catch over the middle with the defender right on him. Great throw by Warren. And then Eglin down the right sideline, it was a jump ball. Derek threw it up, trusting his receiver. And Eglin goes up and wins that. And we're already down on about the 10-yard line inside the red zone on those two plays. And these boys, I think, just down the onside kick, Dominguez, we've talked about him. He's got every kick in the book. And we recover it via, a great player this year. He recovers the onside kick. And then the offense converts 3 fourth downs in a row before Pondo carries it in on that speed option, and then Dominguez makes the kick. So that's just credit to the coaching staff and to these boys. They were never out of this game.
And that's how it should be. That's what you think that every coach expects from their team, and no doubt we saw it right here. It's a team game, but I'm just going to talk about, and I think you said it without saying it, these seniors said we're not going to lose. They won baseball last year, first time in 25 years. And I'm saying they were juniors, but they were junior-loaded baseball team, 3 seniors. And they won basketball with all juniors and a couple of sophomore, first time in 30 years. This class is special, and I agree with you. They came out and said, we're not going to lose this ball game.
Yeah, they did, and that's what they've done since 7th and 8th grade. The whole town's talked about this group since they were 7th and 8th graders, right? They've been a tight group. They're a talented group, and they came out and they willed themselves to win, and they won. I mean, the coaching staff made the calls, but the players made the plays, and that's all of them, right? It's 21 out of 22 starters are seniors, and it's offense and defense. Defense held when they needed to down here. They blocked the field goal when they needed to, and they got to get the ball in the offensive hands, and the offensive boys did what they needed to. So, I'm just sitting here thinking, right, that's number 33 in the history of Artesia Bulldog football in state championships. That puts them nationally by themselves in second place. But since 1950, just adds to the total of being the #1 team in the nation with the most state championships in high school football.
Stunned silence on my part.
I mean, it's incredible what this program has done and is doing.
Really is, and we're going to miss these seniors. You know, they, as you pointed out, 21 of the 22 starters most of the year. The beginning of the year, I think it was 22 of 22, and then we've had some things happen, injuries and whatnot, but the 21 of the 22 starters are not going to be here next year. So the juniors, the sophomores, the incoming freshmen that are going to be sophomores have some big shoes to fill. But what a run here in the fourth quarter. We've talked about it. I'm just going to say it again. What a run. Getting that blocked field goal and then getting 2 scores. And on the second one, Robbie, you said it 3 or 4 times, but I'm going to repeat it because it bears repeating. 3 times. 4th down. We have no timeouts.
Yeah.
No timeouts. We got 3:08 to go. And 3 times we got to get a 4th down with no timeouts. I mean, we're having to hurry and run a play, and we get those. And one of them was an inch.
Yeah.
From here, I said, I think we have it. You said, I'm not sure we do. We couldn't tell. It was so close, and we got it by an inch. Just an incredible season for the Bulldogs. They end up going 12-1. Their only defeat was to Class 6A Centennial. And by the way, I just got an update. Cleveland, in my opinion, upsets Las Cruces. They win 35-28.
Wow.
At Cleveland. That's another example of a 1 seed going somewhere, but they owed them, and that's how our rules are set up. Roswell owed us. We were the 1 seed. We did have home field advantage. And, man, I'm just really speechless. What a game. The Bulldogs are now being inundated with fans. They did the alma mater, and I loved the entire stadium put up the 1.
They did.
The entire our side, and it just looked fantastic, them doing that.
Well, they'll have the ceremony tonight sometime to raise the 1 on the press box again, or actually open up the 1, and they'll have that open until the start of next year. Every time we win a state championship, there's a huge #1 on top of the press box. The team will gather, and any of the community that wants to come out and celebrate that can come out, I'm sure, sometime this afternoon and do that. And, Joby, just from my part, I want to say congratulations to the coaching staff and to the players, to the program, to the administration. Great season. Bulldogs 2025 5A state champions.
I'm gonna agree with you and say on my behalf, same thing. Just an outstanding 12-1. Bulldogs win the title, and now they move right into basketball. No rest for the weary. 10 of these guys, probably more than that, but 10 of them that are seniors were on last year's state championship. I think 9 of them are going back out. I think one of them's going to go focus on golf. But in any case, fully loaded team coming back for basketball. And this week, well, I guess next week, we're at Saturday. Tomorrow's the first day of the week. And
yeah, Coach Bowden just came and told us that at 5 o'clock they'll be opening up the 1. So if you want to come out for that, you can enjoy that experience with the football team, coaches, staff, and the community.
All right, so what I was getting at was that the Bulldog basketball team now gets ready to go. They're going to be on the court Monday, and the City of Champs Classic, which has been the first weekend after the state title game every year for as long as I can remember, will be played this next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday right across the street over there at Bulldog Pit. And, of course, the Bulldogs looking to defend their state championship from last year and really, frankly, have a good chance to do it with all 5 of their starters coming back and 4 guys off the bench coming back. And so looking forward to that already. I can't believe, Robbie, that the football season is over, but it couldn't have ended better, in my opinion.
No, it couldn't have. I mean, obviously, state champions. We knew this group could do it if they played to their capability, and, boy, they were 1 point good enough today.
1 point good enough. 25-24 is the final here at Bulldog Bowl. The Artesia Bulldogs are everyone in the state's 5A state champion after being in the state title game the last 5 years, 3 of which were against Roswell. And we get number 33. We're number 2 in the nation, as you said, Robbie. And really, as far as I'm concerned, we're number 1. And in the modern era, what they call the modern era from 1950, we are. Because a lot of those back in the 10s and 20s and 30s were mythical. They didn't really have they didn't even have playoffs. That's why it's called modern era, because the 50s is when playoffs started. So what a run for the Artesia Bulldog football team. Excited for them, excited for all their families are down on the field now. And, of course, you can't see that because we're unable to bring that to you on video, but just an amazing sight here on a beautiful gorgeous afternoon, late November. It was 70 degrees at game
70
time?
degrees.
And really no breeze to speak of, so just a perfect day. All right, on behalf of Gene Dow, our producer, and Jeffrey Curtis was taking pictures. You saw those if you're watching on any of our platforms. And, of course, my partner all year, Robbie Ballou. This is Joby Hodling saying I hope you have a great weekend. And get ready. Basketball next week, both the girls and the boys, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, at the pit across the street here from Bulldog Bowl at the Bulldog City of Champions.
That concludes this presentation of sports on AM 990 and 93.7 FM KSVP and online at ksvptv.com. Bulldog football on AM 990 and 93.7 FM KSVP and online at ksvptv.com is presented by Avo Empire, Artesia Animal Clinic, Artesia Credit Union, Artesia Ford Sales, Artesia Historical Museum, Artesia Plumbing and Heating, Artesia Public Schools, Big O Tires of Carlsbad, Bulldog Outfitters, Buckhorn Productions, Kane Electric Supply, the City of Artesia, Deans Incorporated, Devon Energy, the Eddy County DWI Program, Edge Safety, Faith Baptist Church, First American Bank, Ben's Country Market, First Church of Artesia, Forest Tire of Artesia, Guy Chevrolet, H&R Block, Hermosa Church of Christ, Hawker & Sons, Incredible Printing, J.S. Ward, J&J Home Care, KC Light Tower, KFC of Artesia, La Fonda, Lois Oliver, Mac Energy, Major Supply, Nels Floral, Permian Construction, Pressure Services, Reliable Tin, Remax Axiom, Smile Expressions, Southeast New Mexico College, Cape Branch of Artesia, Turpinning & Sons, Western Bank, Wilbanks Trucking, Trans-Aero Medevac, Amigo Machinery, Artesia General Hospital, Bob Reed Pest Control, Central Valley Electric, Eastern New Mexico University Portales and ENMU Roswell, Maupin and Brown Dentistry, Pecos Valley Equipment, Roswell Seed Company, and Trustmark Roofing. Thanks for tuning into this special presentation. We now return you to your regular...